get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your hold or two. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. How's it going, old buddy?
Going, man. We didn't echo. That's a good thing.
No echo is always good.
Yep.
I wonder if there was an echo in the hallway of a certain hospital today.
Yeah. That shit was funny, dude.
Yeah. Did you know I'm triggered over that?
Dude, I heard you were triggered. I didn't see you say anything, and you didn't say anything to me in our messenger, so I'm not quite sure where that came from.
That's when you know I'm big triggered. Is when I don't say nothing. When I'm silently triggered, woo-hoo, boy, I'm so mad. I mean, like, how dare Ernie go on somebody else's panel besides mine?
Right. Like we really gave a fuck. I mean, it's sad. And
welcome everybody coming in. I see you guys are still trickling in. We appreciate every one of you. Sorry we didn't get to really say hello to everyone individually, but just know that we do appreciate it. Kemper and I talk about it almost every single night. Just how great the chat is, and that you guys keep it going, man. And we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
Oh gosh, Miss Kirby, get you some rest. Yeah, Jimbo's not Jody's top line 777. And we're going to talk about that. I do have a little video. It's a 6-minute montage, per se. If you guys would like to hear it. In case you missed it. The old
this one's the 6-minute, not the 4-minute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I wonder why it's 6 minutes long, though. I just caught that.
Because it was 6 minutes.
Oh, it was 6 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, that one was 6 minutes, and the first one was 4. You know, when he had the Bon Jovi as his intro.
He did it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Dude. Yeah, but his appearance on the Nicolina show was a 6 minute. That's what we have here.
Yeah.
So, Nicolina, strike away, strike away, strike away. Oh, I'm going to play it anyway. Y'all enjoy. This is going to be fun. In case you missed it, this is Skern Dog on Trickolina.
Ernie's here. Ernie's here.
Who? Ernie!
Well, hello, guys.
Oh my God!
Ernie, how are you? It really is you.
It is me.
We've been worried about you.
Well, I've been worried about me.
Listen. Your sister thought I said that you were dead, and it was fucking Jimbo.
Well, I don't know who did, but
Jimbo made
whoever done that to my mom a while ago was really dirty.
Listen. Jimbo made a fake Jody Farr account and went into Janky's fucking chat pretending to be Jody and saying you were dead. Then he went into Sarah Smiles' chat and said, I heard Ernie was dead, blah, blah, blah. Jody Farr said it. And I went and I asked your sister because I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
I'll be walking these roads and stuff before and after every one of you all are gone. I guarantee you that. But I'm not dead.
We have literally been saying, what the fuck's going on with him? A bunch of Jimbo subs were on Lori's fucking video yesterday saying you were dead. And I'm like, these people are fucking sick.
Everybody who says stuff like that and tells the family members that I was cut up by a chainsaw and all that. And
well, was Sue there?
Do what?
Was Chainsaw Sue there? Is that why they?
I don't know where that come from. I just know that my mom had heard about it and she didn't even know anything about me even being in the hospital. And
somebody told your mom you were
walking around outside. I'm walking around outside right now.
Okay.
Right now, outside my room. I'm still in. I barely can walk. I mean, I'm having to learn to walk again and everything.
No, I believe it. I mean, when you're laying down on a bed for that many weeks, your muscles become atrophied, even after a week and a half.
Your muscles break down to what happens after they're not being used. They give me, I'll tell you what, because I was laying so long and couldn't use my legs, they was giving me, what's it called, Ephedrine or something like that in your stomach. It's a shot that keeps your legs from clotting up, and put that in, and it didn't work. And then I had to have a special tunnel catheter.
So in the beginning, Ernie, I really thought it was a lie, because when you had a potential highway run going on in Long Island, I was very worried about you. You made claims that I was part of something jumping you. That was not true. I wanted to make sure that you were safe and you weren't going to get tased. Spooky says, Ernie, check your Facebook messages. But Ernie is in kidney failure. He has to go through dialysis.
So, there's a lot going on with that. What happened to me in the assault that happened and everything that happened to me, it all led up. And, when that happens, it's just, I've been in here, 30 days almost?
Over 30 days.
And they're not even knowing when they're going to release me. And it's sad. They don't even know when they're going to release me.
You popped up on YouTube blaming me, I want to say January 6th or 7th. So, I mean,
I was in the hospital January 2nd.
Right. I'm saying you're almost, okay. So you're almost at a month.
And, but, here's the thing.
Sick people do not stay in the hospitals. If you are,
people said that I don't, people were saying that I unalive myself. And that's what I'm making sure that people don't know, is that I didn't. And that's what a lot of people are saying, that I tried to and all that. And no, that ain't what happened.
What really happened? Were you assaulted, or are you sick? Just be
I
honest.
was assaulted, and it's still going on. I'm looking forward to signing some papers here when I finally get out. So, but anyways, I can't be caught with this phone. I'll be in trouble.
Right.
So that's why I'm out right now. So I figured I would come in and just
Can
see
I say
this.
something before you pop down?
Go ahead.
I know you're hoarse. I pop down.
Go ahead.
I know you're hoarse. I can hear it in your voice, and I know that's from mechanical ventilation, and it takes months to heal. Are you required to have, like, do you need a kidney transplant? What's the outcome?
I can't say right now.
Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. But you're clearly doing better because you're able to be on YouTube.
Well, I'm on here for right now. I'm about to fall out. My blood pressure is dropping, but
I'm not saying that you're not still in the hospital
I'm
because
gonna get off here because I'm getting ready to get caught. So I gotta go. You all be safe. Thank you, and everybody be good to everybody.
all right. Bye, Ernie. Thank you for coming up. Wow. Wow. No, we're not going to make him show himself.
All right. Before we get
That-
going here, I want to thank you, John Deere Girl, for the $20 super chat. Try telling the truth one time in your life, 777. She can't do it. She's like Ernie. She just can't tell the truth.
Right.
But we're about to poke holes all into that little conversation. Why is he afraid of getting caught on the phone? What are they going to do to him? Put him in timeout?
Right. Like bad, Ernie, bad.
Like if he's in a hospital gown and he walked outside his room to walk the hallways by himself,
Mm-hmm.
Where he's learning how to walk again. For one, he wouldn't be by himself. Two, he would be allowed to have his phone. Like many people pointed out, it's not illegal to have a phone in the hospital, right? So,
Tara has a point.
phone.
Rehab hospital or mental hospital, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's
also,
either one.
Yeah. Also, if you're under arrest, you might not be allowed to have your phone.
Yep. I guess he forgets that they can ping his phone, huh?
Yeah. They can. I don't think they would put too much effort into it. But
a joke.
Oh yeah. Oh well, they could ping phone his phone right there right now. But he said something else. I can't remember what it was. Hell. None jokes in the hospital. No, that was Bernie Smell. This old video. New voice recording. Just got a little clever with it. So, but he just said all kinds of things in that little interview. What type deal? Like that just didn't make any sense.
I know. I'm triggered over it. Like, why he didn't do this on our panel? Beyond me.
You should be. I can tell you are too. You ain't fooling me. Calm down, bro. You okay? Need a break? So y'all got to worry about Kemper, boys. When he don't show the Kemper temper, that's when he really is showing the Kemper temper. Monroe. But yeah, this guy's on video claiming he was assaulted. Still.
Mm-hmm.
And that leads me to the point I lost track on. He said, I can't wait to get out of the hospital and sign these papers. Now, if there were papers to sign, why couldn't he sign them in the hospital? That hospital don't allow ink pens?
Or scissors, probably.
Yeah, he's in one of them real good ones. Real good.
And they don't keep the glue sticks out because they try to eat them.
Yeah, he did say that, Sugar Pie. He said he was assaulted and it's still going on, he said.
Oh, yeah. He did.
Who's still assaulting him?
Probably Phil.
I think it was Rap. I seen Rap in the chat there a minute ago. I think he went up there and like smacked him with that marshmallow mask while he was asleep, and then told him, like, stood over him with that marshmallow mask is, "Don't you say another word, Ernie." And Ernie thought he dreamed it or nightmared it. Phil pushed his guts out.
That's what I was saying while that video was playing. He got bruised kidneys from that gargantuan dildo of his. He probably got hobbled, like in the movie Misery.
Yeah. The nurses are beating him. This dude, man, like, takes his, 5-minute break or whatever he's on here to jump on YouTube and claim that, he's back from the dead. I just wanted to get on here and tell everybody that it's not true, that I did not unalive myself. We got that when you spoke. Nobody here believed it anyway. We all knew it was horseshit put out by Ernie. Nobody here contacted his family either. Now, his sister contacted me.
Yep.
But I didn't contact her. Hey, Magnum. Magnum made our new video intro. I gave you some credit there, but I saw you guys were late coming in. You just said you've been working on yesterday's stream or whatever. So, but yeah, man, that video was awesome. A lot of people said they liked it. I'm back, Jimbo. You're going to jail, right? Listen, he needs to put Kemper in jail because, Kemper's just meaner. Like, I can't do jail, man. We might be basically the same age, Kemper, but like my body's broke down, bro. I can't take getting prison loving.
You're a mafioso, man. You got shit to worry about.
I forgot. Yeah, I'd be okay then, there, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would. You'd be running the joint.
According to him, I've got outreach as far as New York, and you can't wait to sign the paperwork on it.
Yeah.
Is Nick and crew Ernie's personal PR team now? I think they might be, Sugar Pie. All things in life, which we're going to talk about here in just a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Nutty Bar.
She was,
Nutter butter.
She was saying I'm triggered, bro.
You are?
You're just triggered because Ernie didn't come to your panel. He went to Nicolina's. You wanted him on your panel so bad. No, I didn't.
I'd like to remind all things in life that Kemper himself does have a zero skank policy, and that includes Ernie. So, yeah, okay.
He needed to raise cash to raise his blood pressure. You know what? He did say something about his blood pressure.
Yeah,
now, it was walking around in the hallway. How the hell did he know what his blood pressure was dropping?
Right, exactly. And why is it dropping?
Yeah. I mean, if you're moving around, it should not drop. I mean, I guess it could. I'm not a medical expert, but maybe
it's more likely to go up than to drop.
I would think so.
When you're physically exerting yourself, yes.
Jackie Cirillo, you're correct. He wasn't too sick to ask for money. He got it. He got some today on his little 4-minute live.
He definitely got that in there for sure.
Yeah. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't.
He ain't got to say it in a few weeks, Jimbo. He's in hiding, bro.
Chasing Justice, and make sure you emphasize nutty because she's still hearing nothing. Okay, all things in life. Would you listen to me right quick? I did not say you are nothing. I know you are something. What you are is nutty, not nothing. You are nutty. And I'm sorry if the shoe fits. Just put it on and walk right on down the highway, just with your old buddy Ern. All right, where's his IV pole? He ain't got no damn IV pole. He's over Mag.
He is a super soldier, so they might be wired different. I don't know.
Well, he might actually just be getting
I like
IV fluids through the chip.
Right.
Would you like me to show the clean puppies?
You got a puppy to show?
I have all of them to show. Come on.
Bring one at a time.
Come on.
They're too big to show them all at once.
Come here.
Here, give me one. Is this in Chewbacca?
This is Chewbacca. He's all fluffy and
I named this one. Don't he look like Chewbacca, Kemper?
Come here.
He looks like a Wookiee.
Yep. That white face.
My little buddy. My little buddy, you want to stay here with Daddy? You don't want to leave? His heart's racing.
Well, he's at the bath.
Yes, Sugar Pie, he did say he was working.
And this
Probably in
is
rehab
the
in the
one
hospital.
that, what's his name, is getting.
What were you saying about him working, Kemper?
What?
What were you saying about him saying he was working?
Yeah, he said that he was working, but this is when he was rehabbing in the hospital. Yep.
See how feisty this one is? This one's judo's.
That one.
Oh, gosh, my elbow.
Come here. There's no
Yeah,
next.
he's
There's
big
no
too,
next.
buddy.
There's no next.
He's
He
working.
definitely said that.
Huh?
He did. He definitely said he was working, though. I heard him say that.
Yep.
I was like, "Oh,
I
wow."
can only got one arm, baby.
I know. I'm holding this one. I'm just telling you to show that is.
I showed it. I'm telling you, I can't hold it up with two hands.
Oh, okay.
My elbow's all jacked up again, y'all.
All righty.
I get my cat scanned tomorrow, though.
This one right
They're
here.
gonna scan my cat. Let me go. I got it.
You got him. That right there is a cute one.
You ain't cute. They're like little fat butter balls, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at all that weight.
Dog's a fine meal, man. Sorry.
Where you been eating, Jana?
No, man. I just remember the movie The Patriot,
Oh God.
wherein they're all in the woods and they find the king's dogs, and they were talking about what they were going to do with everything that they'd gotten in their little highway robbery, and they were going to eat the dogs. And the
Oh, my
preacher was
God.
like, "Eat the dogs," and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's a fine meal."
Oh, that one looks more like Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm. That's the runt.
This is the little girl.
I think she's.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Yeah, this is the one I like so much.
Yeah, I like that one.
She is so pretty. Little brown one. Yeah, little brown one. That's like what comes out of Ernie's bunghole, a little brown one. The big brown ones. You know, he's the only one that can take a big brown turd and plop it out without it hitting the walls coming out.
Mine too, Sugar Pie.
Oh,
That's the one I think's the cutest.
Yeah,
Is that one a boy or a girl?
I think it's a girl.
That's a boy.
Oh, you got a weenie?
He's got some gibblies.
This one is kind of off of off to itself. It don't really. It's really shy, a little backwards.
Shy. And it's a runt too.
This one is the one that my girls is keeping. This one is mean.
Now, this one wants to fight every dog everywhere, even the big ones.
So it's
Yeah.
related to CB.
Yeah.
It's already bigger than CB. Heavier for sure. She's pretty. It's dark too. It's marked like the one Judo's getting. But she's a girl and she's mean. Oh man, them paws are big already. They're gonna get so big. You're gonna be monsters. I call playing dramedy and a parody. Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Kemper wants to be Butch.
Here. And this is another one.
That's a big one too.
I'm just curious. He's going to be Nicolina.
Satan.
Go ahead and put your foot in your mouth.
Here's Elma. She said Satan.
Hell yeah.
That's a pretty one. He's big. He or she's big. He's heavy too. Might be the second heaviest one I've held so far behind Judos.
Doesn't look near as fluffy though.
Well,
seems to be
on the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's just the way they're colored that makes them look different. Like the thickness of it.
The brown ones look really, really fluffy. You know, they got the black undercoat too under the these that have black have a double coat, and I can't get more. And they
I just gave 8 puppies a bath. I'm about exhausted.
Why'd you bring 2 at once?
Set this one down. You
Don't let it poop in my office.
Don't worry, they've already pooped here.
Oh, they won't poop again.
Well, I know.
That's a heavy one too, boy.
And they just want to put it up, and I'll be back.
This one looks grumpy.
Yeah,
he does.
He's not happy. He did not like the bath.
He's like, fuck this shit.
He growled at me.
This one's triggered.
Yep.
He heard that Ernie went on somebody else's panel today, and he's triggered over it. I'm triggered.
Yep, he ain't having it.
Mm-mm.
Ooh,
He's
damn.
triggered.
Somebody just said Gypsy could be Nicolina.
Oh, she said stand down, though.
Here.
Gypsy don't agree with that. Let me go.
Yeah, got her.
So she's smaller.
She's not happy.
You can see they're all pretty healthy.
Oh, yeah.
They should be.
Them big old paws. Oh, they got the cute little puppy paws if I can get to raise up. Raise your paw up. Show them the little black spots. Come on, show them the little black puppy paws. Can you see them?
Yes. Man, I remember their puppy breath, man.
Oh, it's really puppy breathy right now, bro.
Oh, I bet. They're getting that dog food in them.
Not only are they eating off their mom,
Penguin Moon wish she lived closer. She wants a puppy.
not only do they eat off their mom,
Thank you, Toys R Us kid.
I feed them twice a day. Puppy
Soft food.
Puppy food,
What's that?
and I mix it with mama milk.
That garbage.
So-
Ain't nothing there you want.
And then I give them water, so they eat constantly.
Go on.
On it, out.
Kemper get a pup. The pup would eat more than Kemper does.
I really don't eat that much.
I know.
Hey, JP, I'm telling you, I kept warning Jimbo I was going to leave with a couple of his dogs. And I wasn't talking about even the puppies. Like, Bodie is a cool dog.
He is so
He's
cool.
one of the most chill dogs I've ever met. And I ain't saying he don't get into shit. He's just chill. I don't even think it was him that barked, was it? It was the other one, wasn't it?
Bodie barked at you when you first came in the door, but after he got to know you, he didn't bark the rest of the time he was here.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean,
go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, man, like I'd be out there sitting in the living room and he'd just drop down there by my legs, just hanging out. Like, what's up, dude? Sort of like what he does to James's room, but it was at the recliner.
Yeah.
They got Bella in them too, though.
Yeah, they definitely have Rottweiler in them. I was accidentally, I was meaning to send Kemper a picture of something else, and I had just taken a picture of Bodie laying outside my son's room. It was like 2 or 3 hours before James comes home, and Bodie's his dog, you know, and James is his human. So like Bodie's literally laying out in front of James's door, you know, just sleeping, waiting on his human to get home.
Yeah, it was cute too. Well, just like when he was sitting there looking out the window at the snow. It was like watching a kid watch snow.
Yep.
But he's a good dog, man. He was.
I might get a black and white print of that one of Bodie looking out at the snow.
Yeah, it's like he's intrigued. Like, oh.
Georgia Bulldog 58. Jimbo, what about when Ern said he was outside walking, but immediately said, I am walking in the hall? I think he was outside, to be honest. Here's the thing. Why not cam up?
Right. You got all this stuff done to you, all these ports and everything you're talking about. Yeah. Why not flash the goods, man? You do about everything else and make it bigger than what it is. Let's see the real thing, man.
Yeah. Hope you feel better soon, Chasing. We'll be praying for you.
I want to do one thing, guys, and then I'm going back in there because I got to go change clothes. But last night I got Bella out because I like to play ball with her. I hide the ball behind my back, and she tries to take the ball from me. Well, last night she got mad at me because I wouldn't give her the ball. So this is what she did to me. I'm going to play the video.
Before you get the video up there, she also said, just come on to bed whenever you get out.
This is what she did. She laid her body on top of me. Just laid and then put her paw in my neck and started choking me.
She is choking you, ain't she?
Yeah, she's choking
Was
me.
it the first naked choke?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like she
front
is
neck.
like choking me, and the ball is underneath my back, and I can't get it. But she's mad at me, so she's just laying her big old butt across my chest and putting her paw in my throat.
That's the mommy dog of those puppies. That's the AKC registered Rottweiler.
Here's a better picture of her, guys.
But Thelma told me last night, just come on in there and get in bed whenever you're ready. And
I don't know if y'all can see her.
she said Bella will be on my side of the bed. She won't fool with you. I said, okay. So when I went in there after the live stream last night and finally we were going to lay down,
Yeah.
Bella perked up and came right to my side of the bed. Not only did she lay on my side of the bed, she dug her head up under my pillows. Like, I'm not going nowhere, fucker.
Yep,
And
he's
I'm like,
sleeping in the recliner tonight, Jimbo.
what do you do with a damn 110, 115 pound Rottweiler? Like, okay, I'm out.
When she was a puppy, we would play ball like that, and she would nip me, and I stayed bruised so bad because she would nip me. But Bodie, if I played that game with Bodie would nip me in the tail. I mean, he would catch me going down the hallway even after we quit playing ball and just nip you. But he was a baby, you know. But I stayed bruised all over. It looked like somebody just beat me constantly. But it was the dogs, because if I played with them with the ball and I wouldn't give it to them, they would get me.
Mm-hmm.
If Bella got mad at me because I didn't have a cookie when I hollered cookie, because my way of getting her in the house is to say, cookie.
And she falls for it every time.
And she comes straight in the house and goes in her kennel. Well, I didn't have my cookie ready, and she nipped me because I didn't have my cookie there. But I tell you a funny story really quick before I go in there. My oldest son was standing in front of the doorway, and I said, cookie. And she comes at you at 100 miles an hour when you say cookie.
Yeah, she's only got one speed.
Yeah, especially when she was 7 months old. She hit him so hard he went down into the praying position in the front door. Boop. Yeah. I laughed till I couldn't get the cookie.
Angie, thank you for that $2.99 super sticker.
But I love you guys. I've got to go change clothes. Probably take a bath of my own. I just bath some nasty puppies. But
they hollering in there too. You gotta shut the door.
God almighty.
I don't want to hear everybody hear them hollering all the time. You hear that? Sounds like they're dying.
They're puppies. They do that.
I know. I don't want to hear it.
Well, neither does Anna and me and Bodie, but we have to.
That's right, because my office is on this end of the house.
I'm going to move them in here with you.
Oh, you ain't?
Yeah, I'm going to put them right here.
We got anything cold to drink?
Tell that lady we can ship dogs.
We can ship them or we can drive them.
Yeah, we can meet you or ship them, either one.
Yeah.
Because COVID's over, like the COVID lift on shipping dogs is over with. Because there's a...
Can't say that word.
And if I had a bigger place, I would definitely get one. I just don't have a bigger place. And one of those kind of dogs need a little bit of room to stretch.
Mr. Lee said, "Love you, Thelma."
I love you. I need to come see you.
Hey, I think it's a fickle. I think that the chat and Mrs. Beth Dutton have decided that Mr. Dutton's going to get them a puppy. Oh, thank you, Fluzzy B. That's awesome. We appreciate that.
Yep, Fluffy gifted 5-minute memberships.
Serious question: would you ship to Alaska? We could, yeah. You just you basically put them on an airplane, but yeah, they that's definitely possible. Thank you, Mr. Beth Dutton, for that 99-cent super sticker.
Better get it together there, Collins.
I didn't know if I was going to say super chat or super sticker, so I said super chicker. I'm just glad he's having his dialysis through his jugular. No, he said they put it in his chest, right? The one in his jugular didn't work. So he got 2 more put in his chest, he said. Which message was it, Toys R Us kid? Might have to go wait and find it.
I'm looking.
But yeah, while he's looking, let's this all things in life. I mean, buddy.
Yeah.
And then she kept saying, all these bad things about me. And finally I said something. I don't remember what I said, but she immediately blocked me. I don't want him over here. All you do, Jimbo, is talk about Ernie.
You doxed her phone number. Brr, brr, brr.
I did.
She said she apologized to you for what she did, but you hadn't said a word to her and all this other dumb shit.
I don't think I owe her an apology. She pranked my home after midnight on a school night when I had kids in the house. No, I don't owe her nothing. And then she's going to, and what brought it out was she said I called her. Okay, well, let's just show who called who. And I did. Don't jump in the ring and then claim you're a victim of bullying. Like you pick a fight, you don't get bullied. Oh, I didn't see it.
I didn't. I'm still looking.
But we certainly appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Thank you very much.
I'll find it.
She went back to saying it was her sister that did it. Yeah. Why's your sister got your phone at 1 a.m.? And does your sister sound 100% exactly like you?
My question to her is, why is she crying? Why is she triggered?
Just for you, 247 is still behind the chat. Said ES can't cam up because he's outside walking around Maga's place.
Yep. He's
not allowed to be on YouTube. Thank you, Mr. Beth Dutton, for becoming a new member. Good. Don't wake them up. Thank you, sweetheart.
I knew that one bath we put them to sleep.
Oh.
Now we gotta be quiet. Don't wake them up.
Okay. You're going to get me whispering, and I'll keep talking like that.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, honestly, I don't know if he's at MAGAs or if he's not at, what I do know is this story about him being on or in ICU with all of this renal failure and dialysis and all of this other garbage. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling his bluff. He, I do not believe, is in any kind of situation like that. And right now he's laying low because he does have a warrant for his arrest. Even he knows it. So
yeah.
But I don't know if he's at MAGAs or if he's anywhere else, like specifically. But I do know he's not in the hospital going through dialysis or anything like that. Bullshit. I'm calling it. Sorry, Toys R Us kids. The chat's moving pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm going back looking here.
Yeah, I went back twice, and I don't know what's happening. But once I get so far, it kicks me off
Somebody
back to where I'm caught up. And I'm like,
somebody did send me a screenshot of it. It was right above Daisy Joe's and Couponing with Donna's post. So I'm looking for
but
those.
yeah, like I said, I don't think that Ernie has any issues that are life threatening. I don't believe that people outside of his little circle have been telling his mother that he has been unalived in one way, shape, or form. That's him. The same guy that recorded his mother and put it out there for everyone to hear. Same cat.
Yeah, I know why we didn't see it.
Why?
It didn't show up in StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
I found the two posts below it, and they're there, but the one above it. But yeah, Toys R Us kid member for 1 month. I stand with the stand. Love you guys. I appreciate you. She said.
See, and look here.
A lot of people do dialysis as outpatient.
Yep.
That's the thing. He thinks he can just fool everybody, and there's going to be some that believe him. There's going to be more that believe Nicolina, but together they don't tell the truth about anything.
Not a thing.
Like, she's trying to deflect all the negativity that's coming her way over the way she's treated Rap.
Yeah, this whole blackout thing they're talking about, the only reason they're even considering that is because they know they're in a fucking shit situation right now. They want the heat to go away for a minute so they can try to regroup.
Oh, they desperately want it.
And I, for one, will not be letting off. Just saying. I don't think it would be smart to. So.
And I can't remember whether it was in the, hey, Jamie. I can't remember if it was the nut bag.
What's up, Jamie?
Or if it was the
the other nut bag.
Yeah. But one of those two said something about Jimbo can't go without YouTube.
Oh, it was Mama T.
It was Mama T?
Yeah.
Ernie can. Nicolina can. Drama T can. Blah, blah, blah can. Jimbo can't go without it. Well, I can go without it, but I choose not to. When we take a day off here at the stand, people are messaging and wanting to know what's wrong. Is something wrong?
Well, I mean, like I told you when I heard it, I was like, I don't understand the logic in this. I mean, you create a YouTube channel to not be on it. Please explain. Yeah. Like, I don't get that. Like, the reason why we showed up on YouTube was to expose bullshitters. Why would we stop? Especially when the shit's going on like it is right now. Why would we stop?
Right. I mean, right now is the time, honestly, is the moment we came to YouTube for.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie's starting to answer for some of the things he's done. And I personally think he probably was kind of sick at some point because he's not a healthy living person,
right.
He don't, his hygiene's horrible. Hygiene can affect your health. And just so many different things. All he drinks is energy drinks and Mountain Dew. But he may have been sick. He was not assaulted and ended up in the hospital. And if he did, it's because he was on one of his highway runs, because we did see him starting to look like he was on a highway run and then disappeared. And then got in an Uber or something with somebody like he was in the Uber with when he kept saying, "Don't shoot me, bro." And that guy was getting ready to whip his
Coolio.
ass. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coolio was about to lay the hammer down.
Yep.
And Ernie,
But yeah, I mean,
said, let me out.
Well, I was gonna say I agree. I mean, he doesn't take care of himself. Most people like him do not. He's got a mental illness and he's got a chemical dependency issue, or at least chemical abuse issue. One of the two. But I don't think he's had anything life threatening. Is where I was going with it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's very possible. Like the way that he's not taking care of himself, the multiple days without sleep on apparently on substances, like all of that, you put that in the mix, and yeah, it's going to take a toll on you physically and mentally. He's already in that mental spiral, and his physical won't be far behind it.
Yep.
You know, but I don't think he's been on the death's doorstep, so to speak.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah, I think he is gaslit a possible sickness that he had into something that wasn't, and that's what showed up in court as his paperwork.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think that's pretty much what's happened. You know, that that's pretty much what Ernie does most of the time. It's crazy.
America, John Deere Green, John Deere Girl,
Sorry.
At America, Southern Girl said he was not assaulted. That's right, she did. Southern Girl, when she first outed Ernie, was a little over a week ago, said that, you know, she spoke to somebody who is family member or knows family member or something, and he is sick. He's in renal failure, but he was absolutely not assaulted. So somebody in your circle, Skern, is the one causing you grief. And I'm sorry to hear that, Skips Angel. She said that I think, was it her son passed away from SIDS?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, you say things like that. America never believed he was assaulted or attacked. But you say things like that about anybody, I mean, it's off limits, man.
Yeah.
You know, like that is a reason for somebody to be removed from social media platforms.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when you're suggesting to people if they feel like unaliving themselves,
Yeah. Good night, Jamie.
Good. Like, come on, man. That's what a weak person does.
Yeah.
And you can see how weak and triggered she is right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we were talking about the Mean Girls chat about not engaging, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because you're getting your asses handed to you. That's why you're talking about doing that. But your karma's on its way. You set it out there. We have no control over it. It's on its way, girl. Thing, whatever. And as you see with your buddy Ernie that you're working a PR angle for, yeah, his is already here. He's just delaying it right now. I'm trying to read chat a little bit if I can keep up with it.
That's correct, Pink Bolo. FYI, dialysis can be done in jails and in prisons. It sure can.
I mean, I had a friend I worked with at Cracker Barrel. He did dialysis, like it was like 2 days a week, I think, something like that. And he worked full time. He came in and did the same shit I did. And he had, like, he already, yeah, it was like 3 years ago he had his transplant. But that's how long he was having to do dialysis. And he still maintained a quality of life that Ernie couldn't even do a percentage of. Ernie's full of shit. That's what it comes down to.
Oh yeah, did you see them saying that now?
What are you talking
That
about?
said that general awareness is saying or has said that
Yeah, that's bullshit. I know what you're talking about. Talking about how Izzy was
he's
responsible for her son.
yeah.
No, he's never said such thing.
I
That's
can't
a
imagine he would even do it.
that's a bullshit lie that's coming out of Nicolina's mouth.
Yeah.
Like they're scared right now, guys. They really are because they know they've been fucking over a lot of people, and they see the writing on the wall. They do. That's why all of them are doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
So keep it
Toys
up.
R Us.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
going to say, keep it up. Everything everybody's been doing, keep it up. It's working. It doesn't feel like it, but it is.
Yeah.
It's on display for us.
Toys R Us kid was in renal failure and totally overcame it. So, and Daisy Joe's in stage 1 renal failure, but I never know. I feel fine concerning that. Has anybody even just did a little search and see if a beating or an ass whipping can cause renal failure? Thank you, JP Fluff, became a new member.
Mr. Beth Dutton, I did respond. It was maybe an hour before our live. I don't know if you've checked your email recently or not, but I did send you an email. I'm pretty sure I could have screwed up and it could be in my compose box, but I'm pretty sure I responded.
I can't tell what your picture is, gamer girl. Is that shoes or I can't make it out.
Exactly, Sugar Pie.
Let me
That's
go click
exactly
on
what she's trying to do. She knows her time is near.
it. Mm-hmm. When I look at it over here in the YouTube studio, way different looking. Let me see here. Go find.
What are you looking at?
I was looking for Gamer Girl's
Oh.
profile. I was going to see what her picture is. I got these old man eyes, and they're bad, and they were bad. They were bad when I was young. Now they're old. Like, whoa, Lord, I can't see nothing.
Yeah, I was having to clean mine when we first started up so I could even read the chat. I was over here putting the cleaner on them.
Let me see here. Channel. The hell, I can't see in that either.
I'm trying to catch up with chat.
Oh, it's 2 puppies. It's 2 dogs.
Huh?
It's 2 dogs. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Puppies warm your heart. Garbage Pail Kids. That's right, David Sparks.
Oh, yeah, that's old school.
We got a few of them Garbage Pail Kids running around the streets. Giving payback. Added you to our prayer list. Thank you, Alicia.
Yeah, giving payback's good, people. From my hometown.
You see. Is it hang on. Find Mr. Beth Dutton's comment.
Let's make sure I did send that email.
I said to myself, yeah, we'll just not really slow it down too much. I think I slowed it down 9 seconds to chat, it's Monday night, going on early.
Yeah.
I looked up, we got, over 350 in the chat almost the whole time. Chat's moving like
Oh,
a
man.
rocket.
Everybody's having a good time, man. I like
Yeah.
seeing that. Like, and it doesn't matter if it's here at the stand or if it's at Liberator or Regulators. It don't matter if it's at General Awareness. People are getting in there and having a good time. They're enjoying each other instead of being cutthroat with each other. It's beautiful. I love it. That's
Kimber,
one of
I
the
sent you an
reasons why.
email last night. Oh, you already read that one, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And I was about to, because I just checked and it is sent. So
Okay.
should be there. But yeah, I do look forward to that, just to see everybody getting along and just enjoying each other. It is a cool thing. I don't think I even imagine it being like this at all, ever. I thought everybody would end up eating each other alive and just be dust at the end. That's how I saw it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point it was getting pretty bad, and then people started seeing and reacting.
Yep.
Some people were already seeing, but nobody was reacting. People were like, "This can't be real,"
Yep.
but it very much is.
Sure is. It's wonderful too, man.
Yep.
Magic Mouse, thank you for that $2 super chat. Could it be Ern met up with Phil again? That's always a possibility.
Oh yeah.
Because that's he keeps going back to that well.
Well, it was in 2020 when he kidnapped Phil.
Yeah.
And they've had association since then.
2022 when he got tased.
Exactly.
That day.
He is a creature of habit. And that's how he's going to get caught. Being that creature of habit.
Who did this? Somebody made a fake account of Jamie's friend who passed away. Used the man's name and made a YouTube handle. Rap in Allison. Okay. Who would do that? Who loves talking about dead people? Damn right. Yeah, that's a Nicolina thing right there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't her, it was at her directive.
Yep.
Nicolina says, I made a fake Jody Farr account. What the hell would I do that for?
Yeah, JP. He kidnapped Phil. I don't know if it was after a binger or not, but I can tell you the pictures of that ride, neither one of them look like they're in their right minds. They do look high.
Mm-hmm.
But he drives Phil against his will from Georgia to Kentucky. And when he gets there, Jimbo could tell you better, exactly what happened. But basically, Ernie was given a break and told to go inside and sleep it off, and Phil got to go home. He drove himself home because it was in Phil's car.
Mm-hmm. The night before, they were on. There's a Facebook Live video somewhere because they say.
When they were rocking back and forth, tweaked out.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not in rocking chairs, and they're sitting here doing this, with their arms crossed. I can't get my other arm up there, but not that way. But just shaking their heads and not saying nothing. Just freaky, man. And then the next day, actually at 4 something the next morning, I believe, I got a message from Phil.
Oh, yeah.
I did. And I've never talked to him before in my life. I didn't know who he was from Adam.
Yeah.
I got a message from him saying, I just stuck a needle in your friend and something, he's going to die, something like that, But I got the same message that his sister got, that his other sister got, that his friend Margaret got, but they were addressed different. To me, it was your friend. To Margaret, it was your friend. To the girls, it was your brother. That makes me think it wasn't Phil. that Phil probably fell over, passed out, and Ernie got his phone and pulled an Ernie.
Yep.
And then the next morning, Ernie was telling the story how Phil was trying to kill him and was trying to get him to the airport, and Ernie talked him into letting him drive. So instead of driving to the airport, he drove him across 2 states. Well, not across Tennessee, but from Georgia through Tennessee into Kentucky. And the whole time on Facebook Live, Phil was begging to be let out of the car. Ernie, you've kidnapped me. Please let me out. Please let me out. And everybody, including Ernie's friends and family, were in the chat going, Ernie, if he wants out of the car and you're not letting him, then you have kidnapped him.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I've actually screenshots that I have, and I think one of the comments on the Facebook Live is yours telling him, you're saying something to him. I can't remember what it was, but there was a few people. I think even Simmerly was involved or on those screen shoots.
Yeah. She probably was.
Yep.
That was right around the time when, Phil had his rock shirt on, Rescue Our Children.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was posing for us, But they didn't know each other.
Well, I was going to say, I've got a screenshot, actually a post that was done on Tales of a Lycan that's actually got Ernie passed out on your couch, and it was from the surveillance in your house, like the camera in your living room, where he was sleeping it off after that. And I think in that same post, it's got that message from Phil.
Yep.
And there was something else that was in it. But yeah, I'll have to go and find that, and I'll put it on or I'll give it to you so you can put it on the community tab. But yeah, man, Ernie has done some shit, man. A lot of people don't realize.
So now that Alicia has brought out her name, so the morning of Ernie's tasing, Ernie calls Alicia and is getting smacked around. Ernie is. And he's asking for help. Can you please help me? Can you send the cops here to this address? Ernie gave the address. And then the last thing she heard was, I believe, put down the phone, bitch, and smack. And then, phone goes flying. So she called me immediately and told me the address. And I was like, man, that's familiar. And I remembered it was the address from that citation he got from when he kept calling 911 erroneously, which was Phil's address. So he was at Phil's house, and we figured it out real quick. And we've known ever since that he's been filling it up at Phil's for a while. Like, you can't deny it. It's there.
Yep. Yeah. Surely is.
When he's asked about it, he just goes, I didn't really know him. He was sponsoring somebody or something I knew, and blah, 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 blah. No. You knew it. Oh, let me get up here. I see that.
What happened?
I'm reading this thing here.
Oh.
Let's see. Hey, Jimbo, I'm just getting in here, and I had to rewind. I'm sorry to say, but my dad had stage 4 kidney renal failure. He passed a few years ago. Sorry to hear that. And I'm sorry, Ern does not look like a person with kidney failure. Well, he claims he was beaten into kidney failure. I just still need to look that up and see if it's even possible.
I mean, maybe, somebody takes so many kicks to the kidneys or something, it could cause trauma to the organs. But even if that was the case, I'm still calling bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, Ernie's not going to let himself get in a situation where he's going to have his ass kicked like that. I'm sorry. Right. He's too much of a bitch to do that.
He is.
And believe me, he's always looking and plotting and scheming, always. It don't matter who you are. If he's been around you, and you've left your phone sitting, I guarantee you he's got information out of it. Guarantee it. That's how that dude rolls. If he's been in your house and you went to the bathroom and you had a drawer or a place where you kept a lot of your information, you might have been got by Ernie. Because I do know quite a few people that have told me themselves that he has gone through their information and found things on them and
When
tried to use it.
when Ernie was here in the summer, late spring, I think, early summer, whenever he was here and staying, for weeks.
It's basically the summer. I mean,
Yeah, he was like, I went to the hospital for something. I can't even remember what was going on. It was my brain fog. But anyway, maybe it might even have just been a checkup. But when I got home, I put the papers in the above the sun visor. Of course, Ernie borrows the car all the time. Well, I went into the bathroom to use the bathroom, and my hospital paperwork was left laying on the bathroom sink. I didn't put it there. It's a spare bathroom. I don't even use that bathroom. I've used it like 3 times since we've lived here in a year, almost a year. But anyway, I told E Squared and 616 Love at that time, Ernie has taken pictures of my medical records and watch and see if he don't start saying shit.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, dude, like even with China had money saved and put away. Nobody was supposed to know where it was, but it came up missing around the time that Ernie disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. He's done this with a lot of people.
Yep.
I mean,
Hey,
look what
Liberator.
he did with Rosie.
Oh yeah, man. Every woman he's ever been with, he's stolen from.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, when he leaves and he's gone for good,
Yep.
they start discovering stuff's gone missing.
I mean, look at what he did with Jackie.
Yep.
What was it $1,400 or $1,800 worth of stuff that she had to pay off?
Oh yeah, that was
The tablets and phones or something.
yeah, that was just tablets, phones, and she also rented furniture for their trailer that they rented, which she paid for, and because he didn't work nowhere. But
Giving
all
him
that
rent.
furniture, and when she moved that back home around her family, which is a couple hours away from here, all of that furniture in that house went bye-bye. She don't know who got it, what happened to it. She has to pay for it though. She's making payments on it still to this day.
Well,
Alicia said he sounded terrified that day, and when Phil smacked the phone out of his hand.
Yeah,
he was a scared little bitch.
yeah. It was either her or Rosie that they were giving him rent money to go pay rent, and he wasn't paying rent.
Oh, Jackie. That was Jackie.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not even counting what he tried to do to Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Just that alone, that motherfucker should be in prison. Just that. And he got off lucky. He knows it too. No contact.
I really think that once one of these ladies actually comes forward and files some kind of suit, and there's something, some progress being made, it's getting done, others will come forward.
Mm-hmm.
And say, hey, this happened to me.
We've said it for over a year now.
Yep.
And I know they're out there. Yep. It's just a matter of when they hit that comfort zone, and I think there's a lot of people getting close to that zone. I mean, what's Ernie going to do? Show his face and get arrested? That's about the reality of it.
Yeah. I thought you meant genuinely, Alicia. Did I read it generally? I thought you meant genuinely. I may have read it in a hurry, but yeah. So I wonder how big the replay crew is going to be tomorrow. We went on early tonight, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did, brother. We did. Yeah, and, I mean, honestly, everything that we've seen in the past, 3 days now, we've seen Jody and Southern Girl do their little disclaimer of Ernie. Of course, this is the day that Ernie puts his channel back out there, but doesn't have any activity on it. It's like they're paving the way for all this bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it's constantly something new. Like Ernie jumping on Nicolina's panel after having his 4-minute live stream. You know what I mean? It was like a build up to it.
Yeah, prelude.
And it's corny, Ernie. It's corny, bro.
Did you hear his statement of strength? I'll be hitting these streets before and long after all you are gone.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Kind of scared me a little bit. What are you trying to say, man? I felt like somebody just smacked my phone out of me and told me I was a little bitch.
It's funny, man. with that song too, that song selection is what really got me.
Yeah, Harper Faulkner. I don't know where he's not in Kentucky. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've put the word out that there's $1,000 reward leading to his arrest. The information, believe me, there ain't a soul in Harlan County that wouldn't take that $1,000 and be like, "Got you, Ern." I guarantee you, he ain't in Kentucky. The only place he can stay at in Kentucky is with his mama. And obviously she don't know what's wrong with him because he's lying about her. Like his sister literally said, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, that if mom heard something like that, it would kill her.
Yep.
And was that Ernie getting his cue to say, "Oh, somebody said that somebody walked up to my mom, said I was dead"? Come on, Ernie. He needs some new material, don't he?
Yes, he does.
Won't you write him a little script? Daisy Joe, we ain't getting no sleep yet.
He would twist that.
High blood pressure and diabetes are the most common reasons for kidney failure, which was my dad's was diabetes. Yeah, I'm glad I've got my sugar under control now, which it got low the last couple of days, but that shot's got my A1C perfect. So Paisley Moon, he'll be walking the streets in 5 to 10 years. Liberators, Jimbo, stand down. Kemper 1435, please. Jimbo, stand down right now. I mean it. I mean it, Jimbo.
So
He is very predictable, Ernie.
Oh gosh, yeah. If there was any word to describe Ernie, predictable is it. That and trisexual. He'll try anything. $1's a dollar.
And a hoe is a hoe.
Yeah.
Miss me with that bullshit.
Oh gosh, miss me with that bullshit.
Ping pong.
Ping pong likes white rice, by the way.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I was throwing in a couple little clips there, Kemper. Rat wants a link? All right, I'll get you a link.
So did you hear me say it or did you read it being said?
When I have the thing, like the video playing of the clip, I didn't hear nothing. Only the clip. It mutes you. Mutes me too. Automatically. I was playing around. Hey, hummingbird. What in the fudge?
Ping pong.
I got a damn gaming message.
Huh?
Yeah, some damn game. I bet Hunter's using my Gmail for his Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Rap, you're going to have to show me your face, buddy, so I got to know it's the real you. I'm just kidding. You don't have to show me your face. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
I was about to. Fuck it.
He's going to be mooning us.
I mean, y'all already know what I look like.
I know. I got pictures of tattoos all over you and everything.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I got a few. I got like 8.
Have you seen the pictures of you all tattooed up? The ones that Ernie thought was you?
Yeah, the hand tats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's crack-a-lacking, buddy?
Not much. I heard what you were talking about, passing around the info around there about the reward.
Mm-hmm.
And Smokey and I got to talking, and we agreed to make it $1,500 on our end. So with Benny's $500, that'd be $2,000 now.
Oh, wow,
Lord.
that's breaking news. Let me change the banner here.
He's like, let me get this fresh update on here.
Yeah, so we're offering $1,500, and I'm assuming Benny still has the $500, so now it's up to $2,000 for his bounty.
A bounty for a bounty hunter.
Yep.
Gotta love it. The irony.
That's awesome.
I think a lot of people's going to start freelancing real quick, make a little cash.
That's right.
Blow that in Harlan.
Yeah, so pass the word on that now.
Yeah.
You might have some people driving from Harlan to New York to see if he's really there. They'll spend $1,800 in gas money. You know, they'll spend $1,800 in gas money just to get the $2,000.
Right. Oh man, that's awesome.
Heck yeah, I'll put that on my community post too. You guys spread the word. $2,000 now. And he claims he's in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts, Rap?
I think he's full of shit.
Yep.
Sorry, I owe $1 to the swear jar. I probably owe a few since I've been up here.
Yeah,
So
I
you don't
agree
think
with you.
he's hospitalized?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Let me ask you this, Jimbo, because you've known him a lot longer. Has he ever been in the hospital before?
I've never known him to be put in the hospital other than for psychosis.
Okay. I was just curious because those pictures were old and everything, you know. I just didn't know. But, you know, if he was in the hospital, he'd be live all the time in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I mean, can you imagine the cash apps those idiots would send him if he really went live from the hospital?
Right.
Showed a nurse, showed a doctor, showed that the things were actually hooked up to him.
Well, if he really had a surgery the day after court, they would have had that paperwork there in court. It would have been smarter to have the paperwork showing he's got surgery scheduled tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, but they didn't have that.
Yeah.
He could have lined it up and covered his ass if he really did have a medical condition. He is trying to fake it.
Right.
If he had a legit one, he would be fine in the situation. He would just have to go to court when he is better, or you know, whatever. But no, he skipped court with a bullshit excuse that he came back up now.
Right. And I don't even think he's in a psych ward because, you know, as previous times being in there, you're not allowed to have your phone there.
Right. Well, in a drug rehab or a psych ward, I used to be a counselor in a drug rehab, so I know you didn't have no phones there. They stood in line to use the phone every day. So, I mean, there's no way that that's actually possible. I think he is hanging out at somebody's house personally. I don't know whose, but I don't think he's in a hospital. I don't think he's in a rehab. I don't think he's in a mental hospital. I think he's full of shit, and he's trying to figure out what to do.
Now, he may have went there, maybe. I don't know. But at this point, you never know with Ern.
But see, he'll never have paperwork to show that he couldn't make it to court on the 12th. He'll never
Right.
have that. So, and that's really what matters at this point. Like he can go and get beat up and actually have to be put on dialysis or whatever. But that does not fix that problem. It's going to be dated for whenever it happens. It's not going to be able to be gone back and be like, oh, it happened on this day. No, not possible. So he can bullshit all he wants. He's just prolonging the agony. And I mean, honestly, with 2,000 out there for the information, Tina and Xander might want to listen. They might be able to get that 1,800 of theirs back.
I believe Tina spoke with him.
I honestly do too.
I think she's in love with Ernie.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
She is.
Always. She's worshipped him.
Yeah. She's in love with Ernie. Beloved Ghost is in love with Ernie. And Lori is in love with Ernie. Those three for sure want it bad.
Xander told Tina that if Ern never comes back, he's gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tina told me that on the phone one night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Xander, if you want your money back, bro, there's 2,000 here for information leading to Ernie's arrest.
Yeah. Now the Ernie's attorney actually told me that it was likely the judge wouldn't be a hard ass, once Ernie's, not on the run, so to speak, but as long as Ernie, like, they won't take the money necessarily. Like what he said was, it was rare that a judge in their district actually took the bond away. So even though,
basically like, all right.
Yeah, like if he turned himself in, Tina and Xander could get their money back, and the people who donated the other part of it, it's 5,000 total. They could get their money back, but it ain't gonna happen. He's gonna have to be arrested. He's not gonna turn himself in.
Huh.
How did you avoid arrest the other day when they come to your house?
They ran my name and nothing came back.
Did you tell them you was Ernie Shell?
Nope. I told them who I was. I told them who I was, and they were like, someone called in saying you had a warrant, and then they took my Kansas ID and they ran me through the whatever that program is that they use.
NCIC?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said, you're good to go.
See, that makes me believe that Ernie knew the whole time that you were good to go, because I do know that he's got some crooked ass people that are friends with him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say they're in his pocket, but they'll do, Ernie will call and say, hey, can you run this name through the NCIC? And they will.
Oh, really? That's pretty illegal.
It's illegal as hell. If I knew their names, I'd be telling them.
Yeah, when the cops came, I didn't even have to talk to them, but I did because I wasn't worried about anything.
Right.
They called acting like my dad, saying me and him got in an argument on the phone, and I wouldn't call him back, and there was a domestic violence situation here between me and Smokey.
Wow.
And they had to think, they had to know ahead of time that if those cops came over there and couldn't get you to the door for some reason, that there's a highly likely they're going to bust through that door.
Yep.
And then there are 2 children there.
Yep.
2 kids, and I know they know that, could have been hurt, or even if they didn't get hurt, they could have saw something traumatic.
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
I mean, just busting a door down is traumatic to a little kid, you know.
Oh gosh, it would scare the piss out of you. You know, I mean,
Right.
see the popo come barricading through the door, and you think,
And you better believe if they're busting a door down, they got guns out.
yeah, because they're not going to get shot. You know,
Yep.
they're going to be ready.
Yeah, if they're busting doors, their guns are out.
Yeah. It's ridiculous people do that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, trolling's trolling, man. And, you know, I mean, even looking up garbage on people is different. When you start sending cops to people's house, man, that's dangerous stuff.
That's a whole other ball game that I won't play.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, if I remember correctly, I was reading how when it comes to DV calls to the police, that's the one kind of call that gets the most incidents, whether it be someone getting shot, someone losing their life, or whatever. That's the one that's the most common for that to happen.
Well, we're going to find out who it is.
Yeah. I mean, and that right there in itself, that stat, even if it's 50% of the time, that's high. Because that's probably the main call they get. You know, domestic disputes.
Right. Yep.
Whether it be moms and kids or dads and wives and, you know, whatever, you know, it's one of the most common things. So, yeah, it's messed up. They would even put people, even the police, in that situation.
Rap Hummingbird Carver posted in chat. Rap, I am sorry for my part in the silly songs. I am doing a public apology. Will you please forgive me? If not, I understand.
I'm not sure what silly songs Hummingbird's talking about, but I mean, I enjoyed all the silly songs that came my way, so sure.
I think it's Rappy Doodle. I think is the one.
Oh, really? I like
Maybe
it.
the one who wrote it.
Rappy Doodle went to town. I like it. So yeah.
Oh, so Lar, you got it. You got forgiven.
I even play the clip still.
Clips? You play clips? I don't play no clips over here.
Yeah,
I play clips.
That's true. It is. That's why I said they don't even think about all of the ramifications of it. Everything that can happen. They don't.
Oh gosh, I'm getting emails for Ernie's possible locations.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, he knows it's just a matter of moments, man. Somebody's going to end up singing on him.
Alicia sent you an email.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say who it was.
She put it in chat.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Stand down, Jimbo. I know.
Someone wants that reward.
I mean, 2,000 is a lot.
That's a chunk of change right there now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not quite what I make every 2 weeks, but it's a chunk of change. Somebody's eating something.
There's more than that, but okay. Well, thank you, Rap. Well, I didn't hear any other silly songs. I kind of want to hear them, Hummingbird.
He wants to hear them now. There's more than just Rappy Doodle. Rappy Doodle may be just the most famous. You know, like
yeah, it was a pretty good one.
Well, the thing is, Ernie got through it without getting tongue-tied, and he knew it. So you got to wonder how long he actually worked on singing that before he did it.
Right. I know someone that would know that.
Chasing Justice said, whoever gets the reward, don't forget you owe me $1,999. She said, while Rappy Doodle is in it, but I'm sorry.
It's okay. Silly songs are silly songs, you know, Hummingbird. As long as you ain't accusing me and Smokey of doing bad things and when we haven't, you know, then you're all good.
That's the thing. Like, what in the hell has she ever done to anybody?
Nothing.
I don't get it. I don't get the nastiness coming from Jason and them towards her, and the nastiness coming from Nicolina. I mean, she called Nicolina out, but she was just letting her know, hey man, that's enough of that, hey kid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been trying to get between us, but it's actually working the opposite. So
Oh yeah, it does, man. It pushes you even stronger. It pushes you together more.
Yep.
So keep it up.
Right.
But we're gonna have a 1435 surcharge on that 2000 that's up for reward.
Oh shit.
And there ain't no dot in there either. It's 1,400.
Only one comma.
Yeah, so all you channels, please post that on your community tabs. The
Get the
and if
word
you want
out.
it, yeah.
Oh,
Benny's
yeah.
offering 500. Benny may take his up a little bit now that yours went up. So
Well, he was
We'll
making
see.
biscuit and gravy talking about Ernie's live this morning. I don't know if anybody saw that, man. It was pretty funny.
yeah, I'm gonna have to tell the old boy that biscuits and gravy. Well, the gravy part sure ain't hard. Come on, Benny. Come on, man.
1435, please.
He said, "Miss me with that bullshit."
Right. Hell yeah. But yeah, somebody's gonna end up getting that 2000, man. And I can't wait to hear who it is.
Yeah.
And watch it be MAGA.
She might try to recoup some of her losses, or not my monkey or somebody.
What'd you be, Ernie's attorney?
Ernie's attorney.
I'm gonna make you with his paperwork here, buddy. And
at least he'll get.
I want to see if he's Xander. I want to see Xander go put cuffs on him.
Yeah, that would be cool. It really would.
Yeah, the only bad thing is he's fugitive out of Kentucky, and Kentucky doesn't do bounty hunting, so
right.
No,
they don't allow it. But he could bring him all the way to the border with handcuffs on him.
Oh yeah, they could.
I did let him out and run. Say, see how far you make it there.
He's probably in Roger Brownstein's fucking barn, man. It's a joke.
Jimbo, did you see my message to Roger Brown?
I did.
Which one?
The short I uploaded because he made a video.
Oh, were you washing your hands and brushing your teeth and all that?
Yeah,
it was awesome. You know what Roger Brown did when he saw it?
What?
He looked down and he said, "Rat, what is this? Well, hello, everyone. What is that?" I don't know why you put that substance on what appears to be a brush.
Yeah, what is that? I haven't seen one of those.
How much do you want to bet that his cats have better hygiene than Roger Brown?
They probably do, but I bet they go to the bathroom in the house.
Oh, I guarantee it. But cats bathe themselves.
Yeah, true.
Roger Brown, can you imagine him reaching around, licking around on himself?
He probably lets them give him a bath.
Oh God! Have you seen the video of him with the dead rat on his bed?
Ew, no, I don't want to see that.
You got to see it now.
No, I'm good.
You got to.
I'm good.
He's got a dead rat on his bed. There's no blankets or sheets, nothing. Just a big old stained up. Looks like it's been pooped and pissed on bed everywhere. And he's got one of his cats playing with a dead rat, and he's just playing with it. And Roger's like, "Oh, look at my little kitty. He's playing with his toy. And it's not a toy, dude. It's a dead rat."
You know, animal control would probably come take his cats.
They probably would.
Yeah, they're not in a safe environment.
No, I heard he was asking for money to feed them with on the live stream not too long ago.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
It is nasty, guys. It's very nasty. And I didn't find it. Somebody sent that to me too, and I was like, "Oh, thank you very much." That puppy's screaming bloody murder.
Yep. Puppy ain't happy.
We got the one puppy in there that likes to just go pick a fight with every puppy. When they all go to sleep and they're all like in one little bundle, that one won't go to sleep. It'll sit up and wait, and it'll just, sit there and watch. moves head back and forth, and then pounce on one of them that's asleep.
Jeez.
Wakes him up for dead sleep, kind of like old Ern. Just when you thought he was gone, Nicolina raises him from the dead. Literally.
Well, I'm gonna jump down, guys. I just wanted to come up and give that news. And
oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Spread the word.
Yeah, spread the word on it.
I'll make a little artwork with it and put it out there. So
there you go. Yeah, do that.
All right, man. Yeah, we appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Of course. Take care, guys.
All right, have a good one, buddy. Well, we had rap on the panel. I can't really do that. Only thing I got down pat is hello, everyone. Rest of it's just bullshit. Kemper?
Yeah.
You didn't say nothing.
I didn't. What'd you say?
When you don't laugh at my jokes, it hurts my feelings, dude.
I didn't. Sorry. I didn't know there was a joke.
Why are you laughing now for then?
Because of what I just realized happened.
You're not a hummingbird. What are we talking about? Liberators and Skip's Angel? Bag up.
What's up, Any Pats? You have 3 trophies.
She needs a couple more trophies.
Yeah. She needs a 4th at least. Maybe a 5th if he's got enough balls.
Skip's Angel, I didn't know you were blocked. I'm sorry if you are. I'll unblock you if you are. Well, there you go. Problem solved. She's a dirty dog trying to put out that had something to do with it. He had something to do with it. His family didn't have nothing to do with him. Yeah. Now, back to the old, Jimbo's so evil.
Oh.
Like, evidently I'm an evil scumbag for putting on a leather cowboy hat and wearing a mask yesterday and poking fun at Ernie. Some people said it was the most vile, disgusting thing they've ever seen.
Who said that? Night Owl?
Yeah. I think it was.
Oh, really?
I think it was, yeah. It might have been that woman who's nuts.
Oh,
Right.
that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize, I said something in her chat and she blocked me and then was like, I blocked you, blah, 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 blah. So I just left because I couldn't say nothing else, and of course I don't have no Jody Farr accounts I could go in there and talk under because that's bullshit. So, so I'm gone. I'm left. And then I get a message saying, oh, she literally was in tears over me saying she was nothing. If I'm such a vile, disgusting human being, why do you care what I think about you?
Right.
Yeah. Don't prank my house and think I'm not going to dox your phone number either. Just let that be known to everybody. If you prank me, I reserve the right to post the phone number I got pranked from.
PG has mentioned a few times this week how good looking he is. Oh, she must have been seeing a different picture, not one of Ernie.
Also, I think Rap, I know Benny Key said and I'm pretty sure Rat said the same thing, is they don't need you to give them tips or pointers or because they're not going to go capture them. What the money is for information that leads to the arrest of Ernie. So you need to contact law enforcement. If you think Ernie's in New York, contact law enforcement there. If you think he's in Kentucky, you should contact law enforcement here. Wherever you think he's at, and if you know where he's at, that's how to get the $2,000. You call the cops, you tell them where he's at. When they arrest him, you claim your money. You call Rap, me, Benny, whoever, get the word to them, and let them know I'm the one who provided the tip, and I can prove it. So that's I know they don't want to be bombarded with emails. I'm sure he gets a bunch anyway. So Liberator's going to take care of it. Skips Angel.
Yep. I've seen him say it a couple of times.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think I did record a little bit of a wackadoo there earlier.
Crazy lead bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy. Like, I was sitting there and I had to stop, back it up, and listen to it again. And she was definitely crying, or at least pretending to be crying. That was her intent. And it was over you saying that she was nothing.
Yeah. So this lady here cries over me saying she's nothing. Let's hear this.
People are being blocked in here left and right. Mods go! Mods go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Motherfuckers.
Okay. And then you turn around and cry because you think I said you're nothing? Mods go! Mods go! Block everybody, mods! And she's got 347 subscribers. And she's wanting it to be block everybody. You block me, I unsubscribe. Ain't no need for me to be subscribed where I'm not welcome. General awareness said our 1500 will be immediate. Can't get no quicker than that. As soon as I get out this live stream, I'm calling the po-po. It's coming. Breaking hearts. No, she ain't right. You're right, Truth Hurt. She's not playing with a full deck. And that's why can you play music? I can play music. What do you want to hear? I can't play no copyrighted music. Oh yeah, I saw traders in there right after I left. Well, right after I got blocked, right before I left. She can have it. Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of fit they're getting right now, right? The misfits. They're all on Misfit Island. That was all things in life. Like, yeah. Daisy Joe was in ICU at Vanderbilt after both brain surgeries and was able to keep her phone. Yeah, different hospitals have different rules for sure. When I was in ICU, when I had the big C virus, I wasn't allowed to have my phone. But when I was put in just a regular C room for C patients, I wasn't. Huh?
I was just laughing about you having to abbreviate.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
He's a tiger riding cowboy. Good night, Judo.
Good night, man.
Oh, it reminds me of something. Oh wow, that's great. All right, so remember we asked for people to help Faith over fear
Yeah.
get the wheelchair.
Did you get it?
She's ordering it tomorrow.
Awesome. That is
Yeah.
so awesome. Heck yeah.
Yeah, so that's great news. And she said, let everybody know she appreciates it and thanks you very much.
That's awesome.
That is super cool, man.
I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
Good people deserve help.
They sure do, man. You know, that's answer that one after the live. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I'm just laughing at the comments and chat.
Oh.
Sorry.
There's all kinds of good stuff going on over there now, I'll tell you that. We played one. He played Wanted Dead or Alive to start the video. Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
And he ended it that way too.
Yeah. Friggin'.
He already played the other songs a little too much. He had to show something, you know. It was crazy.
He is his biggest fan, that's for sure. Closely behind him is Lori. And I'm just going to say it. She's pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
I mean, you just...
she's like a little robot over there.
Yeah.
But then again, you know, one of the robots was acting like they had their own thought process. What was it, last night?
Yep.
Or the night before. I can't remember which one it was, you know. Tattoo eyebrow.
Yeah, that's Yodi. The one who Nicolina says I made a fake account of. And then I said, she said this. No. It was actually one of Ernie's mods who is now a mod for Southern Girl, who is Jody's friend, who told me that. I showed you the screenshot.
Yep.
I mean, I could dox her for y'all if that's make you happy. She don't want that. Then you could run with that, couldn't you, Nicolina? Oh, he dogs that poor innocent woman just to prove a point. Prove a point that you're a liar. I don't have to prove it. Everybody knows it. Just all the lies are sickening, man.
It's all in Ernie's little setup for his theater. That's all the stuff is. Little scenes in his little movie. And coming soon is another whopper of a tale of how somebody's going after him to have him beat up or have him offed or whatever. You know, it's going to be another one. And it's probably going to involve Jimbo and probably Benny and Rap since they're putting money out. So he's going to say, that money is burr, 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 burr.
Yeah. Mystery Lady, that will certainly be the title of my headline or my email when I send it tomorrow. Wanted Dead or Alive, making fun of court, maybe. Yeah. Mamita Alicia, we don't dox people here. I was kidding. Joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, we're not Nicolina over here.
Yeah.
We're not Ernie.
Totally different side of YouTube.
Different set of morals.
She's quoting you, Kemper. JP Fluff is quoting you.
Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Not for nothing. Yeah.
Get your pneumonia shot.
But yeah, it's coming. I was gonna say that story's gonna come to a head probably in the next 4 days. I give it. That's how long it's gonna take to play out whatever he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's his song of the day, Sugar Pie. Cause I'm wanted, dead or alive.
He went from the dangers to dead or alive.
Well, he said somebody told his mama that he was cut up with a chainsaw.
Yeah, I heard that dumb
Who would
shit
say
too.
that?
Because Nicolina was trying to make it sound like you were the one saying all that, and he goes, "Well, I don't know who's saying it, but somebody told my mom." Blah blah blah. Like, of course, Nicolina's full of fucking shit, you know. But Ernie's just trying to push that little narrative that he's pushed since we showed up at the arraignment.
Mm-hmm.
That he got his ass kicked. That's why he's hurt. That's why he's been in the hospital on all these machines. Him making laps around the hospital under nurse's direction has gotten him low blood pressure all of a sudden. Bam!
Yeah.
He must have a team that's just following him as he walks. I mean, it's a super soldier thing, I guess.
Mamita Alicia said, I want to say it out loud for the ones in the back. We already had a private convo about no doxing. Yeah.
Yep.
And even before that convo, I told you we don't dox people here. Like we just it's not been our thing ever. Like my big go-to is I've known where Nicolina lives and her real phone number the entire time.
Yeah.
And I haven't posted it, not once. Neither one of them. So if I was going to dox anybody, it wouldn't be Izzy Poop.
Right.
It would be
done.
Yeah. Lori Lee said she was putting out an obituary of ES's photos, and amazingly, someone pops in to say ES gone. But problem is, she already has a few subs. She only has a few subs. Yeah, like I think she might be up to like 400 maybe now, a little over 400. Way to go, Lori! You are gaining. Keep going, girl. Little engine that could. The little engine that could. You'll make it someday. Never let them keep you down. And Renee Marie, under one of those comments, Jimbo, this is what a real man looks like. Oh man, that hurt me so deep. A real man.
Dude, I swear, I still think it's the funniest damn thing whenever Kaz got all bent out of shape for you making fun of how she talks.
She was tore up.
All the fucking violence she said to people, and she's going to end up getting bound up over that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Polacks will Polak, I guess. I don't know. But it's just amazing.
Mama Davis said, I was in ICU after a lung biopsy, and they said, oh, you were able to eat a hamburger? We can get you out of ICU. I said, what the hell am I doing in ICU? Get me the hell out of here then.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I've told you guys this from the day we had our first YouTube episode. Ernie Shell's a liar. Does he tell the truth sometimes? Sometimes. But it's always sprinkled with a lie. Even when he tells the truth about something, he lies to back it or to make it stronger. He thinks he has to. He's a compulsive liar. So I don't believe he's as sick as he puts on. If he is, he's got me fooled. And, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. But I will still say Ernie's a liar. Because I know one thing for a fact. He didn't get beat up. There wasn't no 4 henchmen that hunted down Ernie Shell and whooped him so bad that they put him in renal failure without hurting his face. Come on. Stop. And all you suckers that believe it, that's on you. You've been told. For over a year now, you've been told. Now it's your choice.
Yep.
I'm done preaching, Kipper.
I was just going to say that's why we showed up on YouTube, to make sure people did know.
Yeah.
And if they know anything about the stand, they know about what's been said about Ernie. If they choose the wrong path with Ernie, even though those warnings are there, that's on you.
Yeah.
Exactly, they're big dummies.
They sure are. Good night, Mayes. I think he's at Magus. Curious. I agree, Jimbo. I also think he's at Magus, and she told him to keep his rear off YouTube. I agree with that. I think he's definitely, look, if he's in the hospital and his lawyer knows it, then he knows once he's discharged from the hospital, he's going straight to Madison County and he's going to jail. Now, if he's not in the hospital, which is what I think, then as long as he keeps his location secret, he don't have to face the music. Someday he's going to.
Mm-hmm.
The charge won't just drop off. Right. The charge won't just go away. He was indicted on a felony of over $10,000. It's not going away. Now, are they going to go out and put teams looking for him? No. But someday you will get pulled over. They will run your driver's license and you will go to jail. And then you'll sit in whatever jail it is, whether you're in California, Maine, Florida, wherever, until Kentucky decides to come and get you. Could take months just to get you extradited back here to face your charges.
Yep.
And then when the Kentucky judge and jury gets hold of you, after you've tried to make them look foolish, it's going to be worse. Better listen to your daddy here, Ernie. I'm telling you, boy. Quit trying to play hero. Done preaching again now. Done preaching again.
Are you sure, man? It's like you're on your third wind.
I'm coming up on it now. Coming up on it.
Hell yeah. I mean, he does know. That's why he's playing this little game right now. He knows. This is going to be like what I feel is going to be the last thing Ernie's going to be able to even try. He's going to end up setting himself up for a lot of failure because he underestimates a lot of people. 2,000 is a lot of money. It's a lot more than 1,000. And I could really see somebody making that call. Because Ernie, you piss people off, man. You do people wrong all the time. And when they know that they can make that call and you can't get to them once they do, they're going to make it, bro.
Yep.
And you're going to be fucked. And I mean, honestly, what Rap said, I'd love to see Xander get that money. I've had problems with Xander, and I really don't like his woman, but I do know that they sacrificed a lot as a family, and it was because of stupidity, but they still sacrificed and gave up a lot trying to help Ernie's pipe dream. And those kids don't deserve to suffer. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And no matter what they say, it ain't as good as what they say. Remember, the trolls destroy their business. So if business is good, one of those two things is a lie.
Yeah. Liberator said, if I knew where he was, I'd go get him.
Yep. Hell yeah. You ain't the only one. And I mean, hell, 2000, I might just start digging and see what I can find underneath all these rocks.
I'm gonna send you a copy and paste of a message I got. Couple location possibilities.
David, you're right. You're right. They need to exclude her from that.
Yep.
Because she is that kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
And Ernie playing with her today just shows he's an idiot. In the real sense.
Are you for real? Ernie or Lisa lives in a camper, from what I understand.
Yeah.
With Coach Lover's brother, so that info's been out for a little bit. And he's in a hotel, Mama T. He's with MAGA. If you remember, she was in the video with him when he did his hospital video. When he did, I'm so strong, people, be strong. She was there, and he said, you look so beautiful. Look at your eyes.
Yep.
You drove 3 hours to get here. You look so pretty.
This is true, Ram 5150. This is very true.
Absolutely. Or to add to on top of that, could lose their medical license. I mean, professional licenses.
Yep.
It's not going to be good. And like you say, the longer it goes, the worse it's going to be for all involved.
And Ernie's going to pin y'all up in his bullshit. You better believe it. If you've been helping him and he gets caught, he's going to try to make it look like y'all been doing some shit.
Oh, yeah. He will.
Just look at the murder for hire bullshit. It's not even real. It's been investigated. And he released it after it was investigated.
Yeah. October baby. Yeah, he said she drove 3 hours in that clip. I don't believe she drove 3 hours, but I did hear her there, so I know she's with him. Alicia Turner, I believe MAGA has put him up somewhere. That's very possible. That way it wouldn't be, any chance of her getting in trouble with her minor. Because that'd be the worst part of it, Mama goes to jail, whereas, that ain't cool, man. And Ernie
where's that 10-year-old going to go?
Yeah, Ernie should be more of a man than to put him in risk like that.
Yep. That's a family, dude. That's exactly why I contacted Nicole. And I ain't talking about Nicolene. I'm talking about this girl he left Predator Hunter Nation for. That's why I reached out to her, because she was a mother of 4 kids.
Yeah.
She had to know what she was getting herself into, and I made sure of it. And believe me, I prayed that she saw it the way it needed to be seen. And she did. It's probably one of the best choices she's ever made in her life. But Ernie don't think about those children when it comes to that, does he? Only when they can be a prop for his fucking hero drama bullshit.
That's all he cares about. His fake persona.
Yep. And he's put a lot of kids in danger. Like, that mother and daughter that he supposedly rescued from the human trafficking ring. Yeah, he actually put them in danger. You saw that 3-page affidavit, the shit that was pulled there. The crap they were pulling with that guy in Newport, where they called DCS on him 9 times. And they were trying to help an abusive mother that was with an abusive boyfriend. So they were trying to set it up where a child went into full custody into a situation with 2 child abusers. Think about it. This is the guy that's all for the children, saving the children, rescuing the children. All he's doing is setting them up to get hurt. All of them. Look at what he did to Jimbo's family. Putting that map out there. Telling those bullshit stories about the drugs and the money and the safe and all this shit. But he's all about saving the kids, right? What about Jimbo's for? You know? It just don't vibe, man. It don't vibe.
Nope.
And for the people that still support him, and we've seen your bitch asses today. We've seen all of you swinging on his little bitty nutsack. You know, the one that Tebow wants to touch. Yeah. We've seen you. We've seen you. And you guys look more like idiots than anyone else ever. Period. I've never seen a bunch of slurpers in my life.
That'd be a great idea, Fluffy.
What's up?
Fluffy said if I got the reward money, I'd give it to the people he has scammed.
Yep.
You know, they got...
For sure.
And I don't know if he got part of the money, but he facilitated the scam of .com with Jayla. So, you know, that was right at $1,000. You know, and that lady is super nice and generous to people, but just besides the generosity, man, her heart is like gold, man. She's good to people. You know, she'll talk to people, give you advice. She was taken advantage of. Those are the ones that make me sick. You know?
Alicia, yeah, it would need to be at least 100 G's or better. Because look how he did Dr. Sack. That right there is almost 100,000. It was around 50, wasn't it? Total?
47,000 is what they said in the end, but
yep.
You know, you can't pay Dr. Sack back now.
Right. But it's still the point. Just that is almost at least half of what she just mentioned. You know? God knows. I mean, look at what Tina and Xander put out there. They put 10,000 for video cameras for that fucking movie. And if you don't think Ernie wasn't fucking with them and scamming them and manipulating them, they do it too, but he was doing it to them. So it would still count. I'm just talking about the value, not paying it back.
Mm-hmm.
But
the only thing they showed was the warrant.
It's pretty pathetic. He's 6,000.
Huh?
I was gonna say Jack 6,000 or better. Then of course he paid that restitution to the wrestlers, but just look at that situation. I mean, he suffers from a case of dumb fuck.
You know, he didn't pay all the wrestlers, right? He got out of the ones that were, the ones that didn't sign their contracts in Bluefield, West Virginia. He didn't have to pay, and he didn't. He never made it right with them.
Wow. I'm not surprised.
That judge could only enforce the stuff that was from West Virginia. So he's just a dirtbag, man. I just looked it up again, Sarah. It's still just showing an active green. It's not, he's not arrested yet. Let's see, action help. Can't e-pay, no, let's see. Close, contact clerk. Yep. Good old Stern. He still got that damn ticket he's playing on, traffic ticket from 2005 in Harlan. We talking about a dude that has raked in dollar after dollar after dollar, scamming people, selling people stuff that doctors say, not say, but and couldn't pay a traffic ticket. Like, I think Harlan's been overly lenient with him over that. If the police go to search for Ernie, they don't need a warrant. They only need to suspect that he might be wherever, as his own warrant covers them. Yeah, you're right. They don't need it in hand. No. I would kind of like to see him stomped. Let's see. Well, the chat moved too quick. Oh, here it is. No, it ain't. I would kind of like to see him stomped. Is that bad? Have you not seen the video, Pink Bolo? Here, I got something for you. Let me find it here. Kemper, you muted?
Yep.
Let me see.
Sorry, I was coming in from outside.
Oh, you're fine. That's what I figured when you was awfully quiet there for a moment, though.
Yeah, I don't want to have my keys jingling and all that stuff whenever I got my mic on.
Got a little change in my pocket going jangle-lang-a-langle. I'm going to show Pink Bolo a little learn fight. Let's just watch the last 19 seconds of it.
Dr. Sack is the guy that funded the horror at the Plex.
Yeah.
He's the one that gave Ernie the $10,000 that he turned around and bought the Lexus with the next day, and then he ended up having to pay all the celebrities, pay for their rooms and travels and all that kind of stuff to and from because Ernie didn't have any money. At the end of the day, Ernie dropped the ball again.
Yeah,
and that guy paid. Yep, and that guy paid almost $50,000 for that fuck up of Ernie's.
Yeah, he gave Ernie $10,000 in cash, and then ended up having to pay for the celebrities to get over here, and then their transport from the airport to the venue, and then Ernie left when he saw there wasn't any money to pay nobody with because he knew he was going to get his ass whipped. I mean, Frank Dukes was one of the guys.
Wasn't Eric Roberts one of them too?
Eric Roberts was there. Frank Dukes was there. Man, he would bust somebody's ass, bro.
He would have. Yeah,
he would kick Ernie's brains out.
You're talking about blood sport, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ernie was he headed out the door before it came time to count the money. Because he knew there wasn't nobody there. There was, and the people that were there had bought tickets early online, and guess whose PayPal that went directly into? If you think it was Ernie, you get the ding, 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 ding. Yep. So Dr. Sack ended up paying for everything. Their flights back, their hotels that night, everything, and all he was supposed to be in it for was a one-time $10,000 sponsorship.
Yep.
The only reason he was there to begin with is he booked his son to sing because Ernie promised him a record contract too.
Yep.
Recording contract.
That's what I was about to ask.
About still not a rapper.
Being a manager or whatever for that guy's nephew or son or whatever it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's his son. And it was awful, man. It just the whole thing was awful. And he leached onto that guy from Warrior MMA. Like that guy would buy tickets for a bunch of people to come and support a certain family of fighters. And so, Ernie saw him spending big money to come to the fights. So Ernie went and told him he's a wonderful promoter. He's doing all these horror at the plexes and Comic Cons and all this stuff. And in reality, Ernie had never done one.
Nope. He always rode the coattails of people like Jimbo and Chris that had their own successful things going. And he was the little promotion guy that went and put posters up and sold and carried tickets, that kind of stuff. That was the closest he ever got. And he got paid good money to do it. But he says he got paid pennies on the dollar.
That's what he said.
Yep.
What Fluffy said? I was bored driving so slow on the ice today, coming back from the dentist. I started saying over and over again, ping pong likes white rice. My granddaughter thought I lost it. I reckon it's true, though. Ping pong does like white rice. If you donated to a scam like Nicolina scam for Ocean Lover or Ernie scam for Jayla, you can report it here. Oh, I didn't know you could report the scams. That's awesome. Chatty Jen, are you relation to Chatty Cathy? I don't know.
Chatty Jen's got a point. You would be picking up a lot more noise if he was in the hospital, even in the hallways. You're going to hear certain things.
Yeah.
So.
Right. How about if he's on a blood pressure monitor, something's going to be beeping if his blood pressure's dropping, right?
I mean, we hear your fucking monitor going off all the time, dude. Yeah. And you're not even in ICU.
Yeah, you hear an alarm because something's wrong.
Right. And that's the way this new medicine works, is everything's got a machine or a monitor.
Yeah.
So all this bullshit about him rehabbing, learning how to use his legs again and all this other shit. And of course, Nicolina slurping that up like, yeah, we're never here in bed for that long. Man, I've been in bed for longer than that. Okay. Didn't have to learn how to use my fucking legs again. That's some bullshit story there. Earn. Yeah. Bullshit story.
Like my uncle had a traumatic brain injury when he was like 10 or 11 years old. And he literally, good night, Dutton family. He literally had to learn how to walk again. Like with walkers and walking, baby steps,
I did the same thing with my back surgery, but you know what I mean? Like, that's different.
Yeah, Ernie's not
actually had an injury.
Yeah. Like, definitely not learning how to walk again. Maybe meant not to walk by way. Damn it, Fluffy, you got me.
Oh, shit.
You got me, Fluffy.
I told you he got hobbled like in Misery. Somebody cracked him across the knee with some dildos, man.
I reckon they're over talking trash about Smoky Mountain Mama and Peach Punch.
Who's talking trash? Oh, and Peach Punch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saying something about titty pictures or something of that were posted of let me look.
Are you talking about Dingleberry Cowherd?
Cowherd, yeah.
Yeah. She's definitely a herd.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to engage, right? Okay, cool. I already said I ain't in that.
Kipper does not agree. Leave him out of the do not engage.
Like Nicolina's over there pushing that on her side. Like I said, she's doing that because they feel the heat, y'all. And they're not going to stop. They'll take it to other channels to do it. They'll do it on Izzy Poops. They'll do it on Peaches. Like, they'll do it on all these little rink-dink channels. You know?
Stay down. Lawyer up said, I'm with Kemper. She does not agree to the. Also,
I'm not going to give them what they want, and I think that's what they want.
Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier. He wouldn't be out there by himself. If he's a fall risk, he's not in the hallway alone. There ain't no way.
Right.
you're learning how to walk, they're not going to let. I know he's not a full grown man, but they're not going to let a tiny little dude that weighs 130 pounds walk by himself in the hallway. I mean, you might be built like a 10-year-old boy, but you're actually an adult. They're not going to let you do it, dude. I think they want some sound clips. Oh, wow. I got a little nugget right here. You want to hear this nugget?
Sure.
All the way back in 2010, Ernie got a speeding ticket, illegal tint, driving without a license in Scott, Virginia. Phil also got a heroin, speeding, and illegal tint shortly after. Guess where? Scott, Wise, Virginia. Uh-oh. How long has the Ernie Phil saga been going? It's like,
I think Phil was around before Eric was. You know it?
Yeah. Maybe it was Phil then Eric, and then that's why Eric and Ernie fell out so bad.
Could be. Could be. That makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense.
Yeah, I ain't seen it. So I don't believe it either. Illegal tint, T-I-N-T. It's tint on your windows. Too dark. Yeah, heroin. And that could lead to renal failure over time, right?
Mm-hmm. Especially depending on what it's cut with.
Kidney issues. Yeah, tint, T-I-N-T.
A lot of times those cuts can hurt you more than the drug.
Mm-hmm. Kipper?
Huh?
Take over for a few moments. I got to run in here right quick.
Gotta go save a puppy. Go get him, Tiger.
I ain't getting no puppy.
I love Tiger.
Hey, that's uncalled for.
Oh,
that's uncalled for.
I had to.
When I come back, I'm making fun of you.
You're gonna do it anyway.
Well, be ready for it.
Yeah, they're over here giving Smoky Mountain Mama hell in that chat. I was over here watching it for a minute. Crazy. They never stop. Heroin meth, yes, is a equal opportunity. I don't know if he's all that, but I know he definitely gets down on something. And I've suspected it for a long time. So just his ups and downs and sporadic behavior and just the fact that he does not bathe. Forget all that crap. Dude's doing something. Don't call me a tiger. That's all. ES and his love triangle is absolutely deep blue. And he's got a few of them, too. He does. Like, Jimbo's got screenshots of him talking to different people and them reporting, Ernie's got a lover and like a male lover in this town and this one in that town. And, he's quite the whore. But, that whole trisexual, try anything for $1. Yep. Anything to survive. Got to run the moose outside and watch for a possum. Hell yeah, party. Kemper, what in the heck could they even go on about with Smoky Mountain Mama? They're over there gaslighting and trying to manipulate, and she's defending herself and calling them out for their bullshit, that kind of thing, at least from what I'm gathering. But, their logic, I've never even understood it, so they can be in crazy land all they want. I know what I've been seeing. Sugar Pie, I know a lot of times when he's manic, he's been up for at least, he's on his third day of seemingly no rest. Always being on live streams, posting, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, usually on his third day, no matter what it is, he starts showing that manic side. And I'm sure it has a lot to do with his mental issues. I don't think it's just mania that's keeping him up. I think he's enhanced. A Rent Boy, we heard rumor that him and Shelby used to be gay for pay or some shit like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I do know that I don't think so. The only person I'm seeing is Peach's Avatar Liberator. But no, I know Ernie definitely is bisexual. So there's no way he can dance around that. Between the suitcase, between all of his really close male lovers and everything reported from Eric Rush, yeah, he's at least bisexual. Yeah, Sugar Pie, that was one of the first things I heard about Ernie. And of course, it didn't take me long to run into Phil and Eric, because that was what led me to believe that I needed to see that trial, the transcripts. I just wanted to see what was said about Ernie, because there were posts of Eric claiming that he set his brother up and all this other stuff. So it really intrigued me, But yeah, over here in their little chat, yeah, they're manipulating, being pieces of shit, pretty much. Like they try to be Nicolina and don't even measure up to being as much of a twat as Nicolina is. What's up, Narcissistic Times? Yeah, you should go back and check it out when you get a chance. Sugar Pie, I know a lot of people that I've talked to that knew Ernie at the time and after all that shit happened with his brother. Most of them tell me the story that he was wanting to get a movie and a book deal and considered himself a hero. And even Jimbo said right after they busted Shelby, Ernie was doing an interview with a local TV station. So if you look at everything he's ever done, he always, like him pretending to be security at the fucking Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Him wanting to go hunt Brian Laundrie, him looking for Summer, like all this shit. He always tries to put himself into a situation where he might catch an easy ride into some fame or money. He definitely showed it when he was on the stand, when he got caught up in his own bullshit. He knew it too. And he's the reason why his brother got a hung jury. There's no way around that. They put Ernie on trial because he's a piece of shit. I mean, even Amber and John Paul went on stand. Amber said she was scared of Ernie. Anybody remember that? Pam said she's scared of Ernie. Lucinda said she was scared of Ernie. These are all women close to him. And he is fucking fucked with her head. Like Pam put on a post-it, you know, if anything ever happens to me, Ernie Shell did it. How do you get around that one, you know? Exactly. That's what I was saying, JP. They're not going to be able to do it. Uh-oh. What's up, Tater?
Not Tater today, buddy. I'm Cosmic Brownie.
Oh, shiz. Did you get you a DoorDash?
No, these are what we can afford, bro. These are the regular Cosmic Brownies. Nicolina sent the big ones, man. You know the
Jumbos?
Yeah, big expensive boxes. I wish he'd send some more.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna eat it though. A lot of wrapper.
Sugar if it's low, that's for sure. It'll help that sugar if it's low.
Yeah, it is a little bit low. I took my monitor off. Well, it expired, and you know they're gonna scan my cat in the morning. So instead of putting that monitor on, because you're supposed to leave them on for 2 weeks, and they're very expensive. So I'm not gonna put the new monitor on until after my CAT scan. So I had to go in there and do the old finger poke.
Get you kitty.
That hurts. What did I miss? I see we got some fans of the Cosmic Brownies in the house.
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, if I was Smoky Mountain Mama and Rap, I wouldn't even go to their panels. I wouldn't even go to their chats. Like, there really is no negotiating or even trying to reason with these people.
Did they show up in their chat?
It seems like somebody was tagging Smoky Mountain Mama and talking to her in there. But, because, I mean, like I said, it looks like they were talking to her, but there is no reasoning with these people. They don't.
Gamer Girl got blocked.
Huh?
Gamer Girl got blocked. She put that in the chat down there.
Yeah. Dang, some puppies out there telling them what for, ain't
he? Yeah.
He's like, I ain't having this shit. I ain't having it.
It's wanting out of that damn. He's got a playpen, yeah. And the only place they can go from there is in there with Bella, because they're starting to poop quite large, and they ain't doing that all over the house. What's wrong with Chaotic? Your black heart is in mourning.
Royal, yeah, they do want her to lose her temper and play into their hands. That's exactly what they want. They want to trigger people so they can get off on it and then show everybody, look what I did. Look how mean these people are, bad these people are.
Floods to be, you're making me feel guilty. Did you hear about Hulk Hogan, bro?
What?
He's paralyzed from the waist down.
What?
He had his 11th back surgery, and I guess with all the nerve damage and stuff, after his surgery, he can't. He's paralyzed from the waist down.
That's messed up, dude. I mean, it's part of the repercussions of being like that. You know, we've talked about it with football and wrestling, hockey, high impact sports to do that to you, man. It's messed up.
I wish I could go back and not wrestle. I mean, I had a lot of fun, but I sure didn't make enough money to.
It definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to pay for it until I take my last breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding you, Fuzzy B. But they're not getting none of my treat. Seems like my elbows.
Yeah, they are.
Work. They are what?
He says,
Hmm. You see Sugar Pie's comment?
whose?
Sugar Pies. I put it on the screen.
Oh, Flicks or Ernie.
Oh my God.
That's good shit, Sugar Pie.
That is a good. That's a classic. I wish I could have a soundbite of that Sugar Pie.
Yes.
Give me the first ever Sugar Pie soundbite. Send me a soundbite. It says Nicolina Flicks or Bean. We gotta have it.
That's good shit.
Scottish accent. See, what I tried to do there was like Scottish hillbilly. Good night, Deep Blue. Thank you for hanging out with us so long.
Good night, Deep Blue.
You gotta go to school in the morning, boy. Why are you doing it here? Let me mute it because I might have to smack a boy.
Uh-oh. Smack a boy. Yeah, Love and Grace. I had back surgery about 20 years ago. I still have ruptured disc and everything, so, but I'm not near as bad as what I was 20 years ago before I had my surgery. It's about 25 actually, but still, it's once you lose that type of mobility, you really, really appreciate it. They told me I could have permanent nerve damage, or I'd have the risk of what could happen in the surgery. And I was like, let's do the knife. Because every bit of the physical therapy I was doing wasn't helping it. So, ain't no joke. Kells Bells. What's up, KMP?
Come back.
You trying to take your cosmic brownies?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I can only eat half. See, that's a regular size, and I can only eat half of it.
They are rich.
Oh, listen. Before I had this, was on this shot, I could hold down box up.
Well, we know Nicolina does.
I know.
She eats her own daughter's fucking snack cakes.
Yeah. But
I quit smoking 2 years ago, and I replaced it with food. Yes, you did. That's very apparent.
Hunter is trying to convince me into letting him play tomorrow. He said they gave me 7 days off. I said, okay. You saw the doctor last Tuesday. He said, I know that's 7 days. I said, yeah, that's right. You're going to sit out the 7th day too. He goes, no, Dad. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 7 days.
What'd you say?
I said, I'll think about it. I'm going to ask the chat. What do you think? Is that 7 days, or should I make him sit out tomorrow too?
If he was out Tuesday?
He was out Tuesday because he got hurt. You know, he was hurt.
Yeah, it's technically 7 days, man.
Damn. I'm going to tell him that I called the doctor and they said, okay. I'm not going to admit wrongdoing because you give him one, he's going to want all of them. Yeah. I am going to call him in the morning, October baby, ask the doctor. But yeah, he is technically right. Now, if it was up to me, he would sit out the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He's a freshman. He plays a lot and is important to the JV team, but the JV team isn't important in the grand scheme of things. He plays a very small role on the varsity team, and their team struggles real bad right now. So they're not gonna, they're fourth in their district. They're not gonna make the region tournament. So basically, they're playing for pride right now anyway. And if this tissue damage gets worse, then I'm gonna have to deal with it the rest of his high school career. I'd rather him sit out the whole season. He's got like 3 weeks left.
Right.
But well,
He should let it heal, man. I mean, I agree, but I was just saying that is 7 days.
I know it is 7 days. When he added up to me, I really didn't have nothing to say. Like, oh, well, let me talk. Let me see what's going on. Let me think about it. He ain't bigger than me, but he's stronger than me. That's for damn sure. He is way stronger than me. Roger's in the chat threatening Smoky Mountain Mama. Roger Brownstein?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm grabbing a couple of screen grabs. I'm going to send you in a second, too.
Roger Brownstein, you are a punk.
Who are they talking to?
Stop that, has screenshots.
Oh, he's invoking his mother's name here. My mother had a mean streak with a vindictive streak on both sides of it.
She was a trophy wife, though. That's what he said.
I'm looking. Maybe if I did this, hold on. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
All right, bro. I got some screenshots. Hang on a second. Let me read you here. Oh, Pindar said, oh my God. Mama T said, what the F? Nobody should have to do that. I don't know what they're talking about. And oppositional effect, aka Nicole, said, wow. And Poopstain says, I'm going to punt Rap if I ever am near him. Well, Raj, you ain't never going to be near him because you ain't going to come out to the end of your driveway, buddy. Go lay up there with your poopy cats, your smelly cats, and let them bathe you. Nasty mother. Let's see. Who's Raylan? Is that the... What's her name?
Cowherd.
Cowherd, yeah, Cowherd. Answer my question. And she used Smoky Mountain Mama's real name. Why are okay with Matthew posting my private pics? Is Smoky Mountain Mama in the chat? I don't see her in any of these screenshots.
I don't see her yet.
Leave Nick out of your mouth here. Roger Brown, I will haunt Rap as long as he is on YouTube. Never forget that. You a big bad boy using Smoky Mountain Mama's real name, ain't you, Roger? Won't you use my real name, punk?
Roger Bitchstain.
Yeah. Won't you come down here? Meet me halfway across the skies. What a punk, man. I mean, just that's sorry, ladies, that's a bitch move.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I'm trying to read this real quick.
Here we go. If anybody wants to let the Smoky Mountain Mama know or Rap know that they are welcome to tell their side right here, there's a link in chat.
Yep.
And I'll stay up until they're finished, because I'm getting sick of this shit, man.
Yep. Agreed.
Fluffy told him like it was over there. Fluffy said, "What dumbass takes a picture on the toilet or of their boobs and puts it on the internet? Stupid."
Yep. That is stupid.
Yeah. I guess now we know whose picture it is on the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Spooky, oppositional, all of them over there. Good God. Used to say again. Got another one. Oh, oppositional effect, 1900 with a bunch of hearts. You're a real winner, Nicole. You're a real winner. And that's at the end of her name, by the way, so I'm not doxing her. It says oppositional effect, a.k.a. Nicole. I could dox you, but I don't do that. Be a man and admit your dumb shit and move on. That's oppositional effect saying that? The same woman who wanted to run off with Tony? Leave her family? Or is she going to break up her family and take her husband's kids away to be with Tony, who didn't want her? He put $1,000 up for Ernie's bounty. He should split that money in half and send $500 to each of his kids. Well, that's big, Zepparella.
See, that there, I don't understand. They think they know that situation in such a way that they can say that he doesn't take care of his kids. When has that ever been reported from anyone? Nowhere that I know of.
No, I ain't seen it.
And between you and myself, we've known that situation pretty well. You know what I mean? And progressed through it too. But I've never heard such lies. Only from those motherfuckers over there.
Here's a good one. Mama T43. Nunya. At Lion Mama. I just can't with bitches like that. I hope her child never has to tell her anything private and personal like that. FKSMM. I just lost all respect for that bitch. Really? Drama T, you lost respect for her? I bet she's going to cry herself to sleep tonight over that. Not. Don't nobody give a damn.
Didn't Mama T say something about not subscribing to the drama? And how you couldn't stay off of YouTube? But look at where she's at and what she's doing.
Katrina, I actually have no idea if because I didn't, go into that prom or whatever they had doing. I didn't pay any attention to what was going on, but she said, isn't oppositional effect the one that was wanting Duke? Also, she was flirting like heck with him over at Rabbit's prom, LMFAO. I don't know. I don't, I can't confirm it, but it would not surprise me. About 45 days ago, it would have surprised me. Seeing what I've seen lately from her, it would not surprise me. Yeah, you're right, Chaotic. She does deserve respect.
Yeah, she does. Here's another good one, too.
I mean, just to be honest with you, man, like, Smoky Mountain Mama hasn't cammed up, but you can see her arms and her hands, and you hear the class in her voice, and you see how she's handled these idiots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she's more of a woman, in my opinion, than any of them over there. Any of them. Probably all of them put together. And that includes you, oppositional, Drama T, Nicole, all of you. Cow Turd, Izzy Poop, all of you. Like, she's accomplished things in her life, and you don't have shit. And you never will. None of you will. I mean, how old are you here chasing around people like Ernie Shell on the internet and Bernie Smells? Like, those girls made themselves look stupid over that guy, dude. Smoky Mountain Mama is beautiful inside and out. She's definitely better and classier than all the hooray over there. Exactly, Jimbo. You wouldn't hear Smoky Mountain Mama say she makes her pain. Damn it, Sugar Pie. You get me with that bean flicking every damn time. I can flick, 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 flick a bean. Oh, gosh. And somebody said I saw you highlighted that Smoky Mountain Mama actually sent a picture and that she's beautiful. And I believe it, man. Yes, Magic Mouse. We have seen pictures of Peach recently, haven't we?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kemper. What did you think of those pictures?
Well, she fits right in with them. Fits right in. I mean, it's a harem of tire biters.
Yeah.
And then they sit there and they act the way they do, and it like triples up the ugly. They don't see it though. You know, they think they're this and that with their 55 filters. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all they do is filter up. Because I've yet to see a legit picture that they present to match up with a real life fucking picture. Does not exist. Not even with Nicolina and her twin chins. Like,
I mean, so far, I've seen, pictures of pretty much all of them. And now I'm going to say this. Drama T, by far and away the ugliest woman I've ever seen. But the rest of them are right there smeared into one big old stink pile of shitty looking people.
Yeah.
Actually, oppositional don't look that bad, but
well, I wasn't even thinking about her, but
her heart's bad enough. So
I'll say, yeah, the character of the people is really what's showing right now.
yeah,
that's makes you sort of lose faith in humanity when you see that.
Liberator said she's really, really pretty. Smoky Mountain Mama.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, even Nicolina, you heard her. She was all pissy about it, you know. She's a fake Southern belle. Bah, bah, bah. Like, it was always that shit. So you could tell that Nicolina was jealous off the get. And then when Smoky Mountain Mama was like, hey, quit talking to my man like that, pretty much. Nicolina lost her fucking shit.
Yeah, she stood up for him.
Yep.
Like, even if Rap wasn't getting offended, she was.
Yep. She was over it. Everybody was over it. I mean, and it was a good thing, I think, that she stood up for him like that.
Just the real Rap.
What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. I'm just sitting here with Smokey.
I'm here too. Attacked.
Hey, lady. What's up, Rap?
Man, that was a mess.
Well, I'm no longer the prettiest person on panel.
Oh, gosh. You just wait. I've got a new mask coming in the mail.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to have a new avatar here soon.
Oh, great. What is their problem, man? Like, what the heck, man? What? I don't get it.
Well, that's what I was trying to ask them. They could not tell me.
Did you see what Drama T said?
No.
Let me find this one. I mean, coming from Drama T, I mean, this is just way unbelievable. All right. At Lion Mama, I just can't with bitches like that. I hope her child never has to tell her anything private and personal like that. FK, SMM, I just lost all respect for that bitch.
Wow.
That's coming from the least respected person on YouTube.
Coming from Nicolina's bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what she says, honestly.
Right. That's true.
I mean, it doesn't matter what any of them say.
No, and look, when people start resorting to petty name calling, which that's about par for the course for them, but if that's all they got, they ain't got nothing.
Well, I wish I could justify it. And I really do.
You'd like to come out and go bitch mode, but it just ain't you, right?
Oh, no, I kind of went, I yelled a little bit.
Did you?
Oh, I didn't have it turned up. I didn't know you were on panel.
Yeah, I yelled.
Oh, you went on panel?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We're going to have to go back and watch that.
I'm not proud of it.
Well, hell. What did you say?
Well, I kind of blacked out for a minute. It's one of those things whenever people talk about, they were talking about my husband and my children, and I just kind of blacked out and couldn't even hear myself speak for a moment. But
well, you get pushed to a point.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have ever let them get me there, but I did. I let them get me there.
Fluffy said you did great.
Oh gosh, I don't know about that, but
Sugar Pie said, "Good on you, Smokey. Get all the beam flickers told, honey."
oh, they're awful. The things that they were saying, and like you saw, I was one on how many were up on the panel?
5.
Yeah, that's the only way they'll do it.
Which I don't even care. I'll go up against however many, but why is that even necessary? Why do you need that many people backing you talking about one subject? Like, that's what bothers me more than anything. Like, why do you need that many people?
Because they don't have any strength by themselves. They have to have somebody. Mama T, since her channel went live in the first show, she'll go live and say, "Who wants to come up on panel and take over for me?"
Yep.
Literally, like she doesn't want to be by herself. Yeah. She wants to have somebody else carrying the load.
Yeah, I've seen that several times. I mean, it's just like whenever Cushy was talking to me, and I was like, "Cushy, what is the issue?" And she started getting emotional, saying how much she had backed us, this, that, and the other, and then she all of a sudden was completely diverted once the other clan came in to remind her of what the mission was or whatever. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, that's why I'm mad at you."
Yeah.
And then they still couldn't even give me a solid reason, and I don't know.
Well, we were talking over here, and this is my opinion. I think it's Kemper's opinion. When you finally heard that, and I know Rap didn't hear it the way you heard it because he respected Nicolina, but it was condescending, the tone when she kept calling him a kid.
Yeah.
And you finally heard it enough. You were even nice about it. Like, okay, let's stop that calling him a kid stuff. And that's what sent her over the edge. She didn't like it, getting called out. And I know that wasn't your intention, like to just call her out and put her out there, but like, how else do you let her know,
Right.
Like,
right. I never meant to be disrespectful. And in fact, I think I said with all due respect.
You did say with all due respect.
Yeah. I really wish we had that clip. Oh my gosh.
Surely somebody's got it.
I'm trying to remember where it happened.
It was on Nicolina's panel, I think.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was on Nicolina's panel.
Yeah, she likes to delete and hide shit.
She does.
And then just before that, Rap had called her out about the false police report.
Yep. Oh, I remember that. I remember when I heard him in his reaction to what she did. I was just like, "Oh, that's not good." But like Rap said, that was what made him start really looking at things. Was those little things like that, and just the fact that you couldn't be civil with her and say, "Hey, can you not treat him the way you're treating him?" And you're being, what you should be as a partner to anybody. You should always do that for your partner.
And I wasn't saying anything negative against her.
Nope, you weren't. Not a single bit. Actually, you would have been a lot nicer about it than most people. That's really the way I see it. You were overly nice. I'd have been a little bit more firm and, as a matter of fact, but
Yeah.
I mean, that shows her character, that she flipped out on you being that nice. When you could have been a lot different about it. She just don't like having that embarrassment on her. She don't like being told.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody takes something, so little to heart like that, that's what tells you their character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you just get smacked on the hand and you take it as like a full-blown whooping, what in the hell? What is wrong with you?
Yeah. Earth Angel's got a point. It said, Smoky Mountain Mama, you were probably the only one to stand up to her, and she couldn't accept it. Like, it's just like a schoolyard bully. Once somebody stands up to them, they either ramp up their bullying or they cower away, because they've been outed. But in her case, looks like she got even worse.
I think she was expecting people to go at Smoky Mountain Mama the way that she did.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen the way that she envisioned it. Just like when Carissa was on panel, when she was trying to manipulate that. It didn't work out for her. So she just got more triggered. And it's just been a series of events that just done nothing but trigger her.
Yeah. Well, I've got a friend that, and he was a hell of an MMA fighter before he broke his neck. And he's just, he got disrespectful with them, where I thought he was being disrespectful. I won't say what he said, but, I said, look, dude, you can't talk to her like that. Like, she's not your friend. I am. And you're going to show her respect. And even though the dude probably could wipe the floor with me at any time, like, he respected me telling him that. And we're still friends.
That's what you do.
Yep.
That's what you do. You set boundaries, and people usually accept boundaries. They don't take boundaries as an offense.
Narcissistic times. I want to say that I was told by multiple sources that Nicolina's daughter here recently has been bullied because of who she is, Nicolina. So
yeah,
I do know that much.
Wait, Nicolina's daughter has been bullied?
Because of what Nicolina,
yeah.
what she's known to be a snitch in their hometown, and a few others. Like all that, she doesn't have a good
reputation.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe her mama should stop her shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well, she don't care though. It doesn't matter.
Honestly, if it's affecting my kids' lives, I'm doing a 180.
Right.
Right.
No
That makes me want to just stop and cuddle her daughter. Like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, I do know that.
I hate to even
That
hear
was I knew that back in the spring.
Yeah.
This was around the time they had to move abruptly a couple of times. So.
Well, I'm pretty sure that wasn't because of anybody else's online doings other than her own.
Mm-hmm. But I mean,
And
she's
we're
doing it by
witnessing
her
it now.
daughter, you know. So she says.
So, what led you to going in there and listening to? Did you get a tip that they were talking bad about you?
No, not at all. Actually, I was listening to y'all's live, and then as I was just about to go upstairs and blow dry my hair, I happened to just refresh my YouTube, and that popped up,
Look,
and
you
I
can tell
got to
the truth.
listening in, and I was like, oh, they're talking some shit.
You can tell the truth. You can tell, like when I had to go in here and take a break, that you got bored when Kemper was on here by himself.
Oh no, I was just about to go blow dry my hair, and I just happened to refresh my YouTube because my phone was about dead, and it's still about dead, but I have it plugged in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm telling you. And then that's the first thing that popped up, and so I just happened to listen in, and I was like, is that right?
So what were they saying when you dropped in?
Oh, they were telling everybody about how mine and Rap's life is, and they know all about it.
Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were looking at a screenshot. I forget who it was talking about. You guys should take that $1,000 reward and split it up. Rap's 2 kids because he don't take care of them.
Oh.
And then it sent me into a rant about where's there ever been any kind of thing to validate that, because there hasn't.
No, I've never seen anything validated.
That's been Rap's business. Carissa said nothing negative that I heard. So where's the proof on that? Like, how do you know that Rap's not taking care of his kids, you dumbasses?
And that's another thing that pushed her a little bit, was when she couldn't manipulate Carissa into saying negative things,
Mm-hmm.
and her catching it on screen, with a screenshot. Like, it really pissed her off.
I can't speak for Nicolina, but I'm pretty sure that she was really frustrated that you got the interview with Carissa and she did not.
Oh, yeah. She
just definitely. So you know, I can't speak for her, but this is just my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Well, I agree with your opinion. I second it. I concur.
And I mean, there's been no reason. Rap does everything he can for everybody.
Right.
Well, I mean, we've seen from the screenshots of the previous conversations when she was doing horrible things, and Rap wasn't co-signing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and that's what pissed her off.
Yeah. That's real stuff. Like, she don't have anything genuine like that because she's not a genuine person, and all she can do is lie. Like,
there's not a genuine bone in her body.
No.
Not at all.
No.
And I really wish there was, because I wish I could talk great of her.
Listen here, Sugar Pie. I'm gonna tell you, this one's for you. She sits there and wants to flick her bean by making other people miserable.
Yeah.
That's what she wants to do. That's what makes her happy, is to see other people miserable.
And know that she did it. Right, if she knows that she had something to do with it, it's 10 times better.
Yep. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
And I really wish I could say the opposite. I want to speak highly of her. I don't want to speak anything negative of anybody.
Right, exactly. I don't want to speak bad about anybody at all. But somebody like her, you have to tell people, especially her. You can't just let her go unchecked and be like, hey, yo, Because if you don't, because there for a while, nobody was really checking her.
Yeah, liberators. Yeah. I mean, it'd be much more fun to come on here and, uplift people and, tell good stories and of success. And, like, I've got these players that are doing great right now, and I'm so happy for them. They're my kids, and I'd rather talk about that. And I know you guys don't want to talk about Nicolene and them all the time either, but it's like they won't stop. Liberator was talking about the blackout today, and it's a good idea, theologically, or theoretically.
Theologically.
Theologically, a little different. Yeah, a little bit different.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
Right.
We would never know the difference. So, but anyway, theoretically, it's a good idea. It really is. If you're dealing with normal people, but we're not. Like supposedly they're going to do their own blackout.
You seen it start tonight, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's supposed to start tomorrow, I reckon.
Oh, is it tomorrow? I thought it was like somebody mentioned in the first, like blacking out February. I don't know.
But yeah, you're totally right. Like, we're not just talking about normal people here. This is something a little bit bigger. These are people that are a little bit, they deep dive into your life. And for what? What does that gain?
Yeah, that's the question. What's if Nicolena could have her goals accomplished, her YouTube goals accomplished, what is it?
Yeah, what is her gain? What does she get?
Yeah, right. What does she win? She keeps talking about this
All
winning.
All I can see is that she gets a bunch of viewers for all the drama. I mean, that's why she keeps the drama going. I mean, and then but the majority of the drama is just pure fucking lies. And excuse my French, but that's exactly what it is.
French here. You're cool. You're cool. We speak
cool.
French.
Nice.
What did Roger Brown say to you?
What did Roger say to me?
Yeah.
I don't know. What did Roger say?
He said a couple things to Rap. He's going to punt Rap.
Yeah.
If he's ever close enough to him.
Yeah, he said a couple things.
Hang on. What did he say?
He was in the chat. I think you showed me a screenshot of something.
Look, I had a dream about Roger Brown and Rap's fight, and here's what it looked like. Roger Brown was running behind Rap, poking his fingers out at him, and Rap was running saying, "Please help me, Facebook. Please help me, Facebook. Don't shoot me, bro." I think if Roger actually laid a finger on Rap, that'd be the end of it.
Well, we're looking through our screen sheets right now. Honey.
Yeah, Roger Brown's always got something to say.
Yeah. Prissy said at the end of her game, she lives.
Oh, he said, I will haunt Rap as long as he is on YouTube. Never forget that, Allison. And he spelled Allison with one L.
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
He's
very intelligent.
He's a big, strong man.
He's very intelligent.
Using a woman's first name and trying to make like, I got you.
Yeah. Yep.
I drove over there with last night.
Well, I don't blame you, honestly, Jimbo.
I mean, he kept running that mouth like I wasn't going to whip him, you can't whip me. And he pulled out his little dumbbell. I got one here in my office that I play around with just because Roger Brown. And he just lifted his little dumbbell and said, "You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this." And he gave me directions. So, I mean, he only just lived 25 minutes up the road. So I got in the car and went up there.
I mean, I don't condone physical violence, but however, I don't blame you.
He wasn't going to show up. He will never show up.
No. He's like Ernie. Ernie was only going to show up if he set rules.
Oh no, he's worse than Ernie. He's the Boit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Boit.
I mean,
he's proud of it. Like most of the Boit don't care much for him either.
I really can't count on one hand how many people actually care for him.
Well, there's some in there that are pretending to love everybody, you know.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that's online care.
I like that one. I want to save that one. Online. That's a sound clip. I got you. You've made the soundboard, Smoky Mountain Mama.
Well, I mean, I made that with ping pong.
Oh yeah, you were in there. You said, yeah, yours does like white rice. Something like that.
Yeah. Ping pong does like white rice.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was going to say, I found some pictures surfing around on YouTube of Roger, and there was one of him holding his phone, and it looked like he had been like transplanting fucking plants in black soil or something. And there was black all over his phone case and all that. I was just like, nasty.
Like you look at those things, you have a hard time
It
sleeping.
was crazy.
Goodness gracious, who don't?
Well, I mean,
take care of
especially him wearing his eyeshadow and all that, like with 5 o'clock shadow.
Don't lie, man. You told me you thought Rarely Veronica was hot until you knew it was Roger Brown.
That's gross.
Camper. Did you? I'm just kidding.
Why you call me out like that?
Told you not to tell nobody, man.
I know you didn't.
This is YouTube, bro. Whatever you say in private is public.
Right? Oh no! How about that one time that Roger Brown was painting those like game pieces black, and then he was like, "Yeah, I've been working all day," and he said he had paint all over his fingers, but he was painting game pieces for his YouTube game pieces.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I've been working all day."
Well, that is technically work.
Sitting on his.
Oh, you were breaking up a little bit, but yeah, it was like he had his fingers were all painted black, and he was painting game pieces for his damn YouTube game.
He has game pieces for a YouTube game?
Yeah.
Well, he get more and more like Ernie every day and living in their own world and stuff.
He was like, "Oh yeah, you want to tell me I have dirty hands?"
They may be twins separated at birth.
He was like, "Oh yeah,
That's
I've got
a good
dirty
one
hands,
there.
but my hands are dirty."
That's a
'cause I
sound
don't
clip
paint
right
all
there,
day."
Jimbo.
We can't be sound clipping Jimbo. That's not cool.
We need to find that clip of where he was painting the game pieces for his YouTube game that he was playing. Mm-hmm. We need to find that clip. It's on there. Yeah. He'll probably delete it now that we made it known.
Well, if you dare him to leave it up.
He won't about it.
Oh, you know it. He's deleting it right now.
DoorDash him some soap. I got his address.
He won't use it.
No, he won't use it. He probably try to sell it. And then when the people show up to buy it, they're going to say, "Damn, that soap don't work." We're not buying that shit.
I just don't know why he's so triggered about rap showing him that there is running water in this world. Like he was trying to do him a solid, you know, and then, I'm going to punt him when I see him, you know.
God, just know that, Allison.
It's nuts.
I can't even tell you. Well, that dude's another character.
Oh my goodness! Have you heard him talk about his thug days when he was a Cincinnati thumb breaking thug? You know.
Do what?
Yeah, he was in a gang in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
Roger Brown was in a gang in Cincinnati.
That's what he says.
What he said.
Yeah.
What kind of gang?
Kind of gangs that kills people. Bust them up. Drug gang, yeah.
Huh.
I was thinking West Side Story kind of shit.
Is that where his do-rag comes from?
Probably. It probably ain't there. His do-rag probably like him, and
That's
ain't
their
been
colors.
washed.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't know you didn't know that. We're gonna have to get some gang videos from Roger talking about his, like, anytime he's talking trash to me, he's trying to scare me off by saying that, you know, he was in a gang.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that about Roger. I mean, apparently he just needs a motherly figure.
His mom was a trophy wife.
Oh, goodness.
That's what he said. That's what he told me
Hmm.
when he was talking
Well,
trash.
then where's she at now?
Mm-hmm. I suppose they're deceased because his property that he owns was left to him.
Oh, gosh.
I would imagine they're not here anymore. I don't know for a fact, so, you know, please, Roger, don't go telling everybody I said your parents were gone, because I don't know for sure. But,
Well, bless his heart if that's so. Like, I apologize no matter what. But
Still in
I do
check.
wonder
Yeah.
what's going on with them.
do
I think he was sort of out there before that happened, though. I think that just set him down the slope, you know?
Yeah.
That's sort of why I make the comparison of Norman Bates.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why. Ed Gein, Norman Bates, whatever you want to call it. I ain't saying he's
Ed Gein?
collecting body parts, but, you know.
Did you say Ed Gein?
Yeah.
Oh,
The serial killer. Well, he wasn't really a serial killer. He only had he had two of them. But yeah, he's the one that dug up fresh graves and collected body parts, made lamps and
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't he make lamps and like chairs out of skin?
bowls. He had soup bowls made out of skulls. Yeah, he had a belt made out of nipples. He had a chair made out of skin. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Holy smoke.
I'm talking more of the mentality of, like, he had his mother's room sealed off, Ed Gein did, and her passing is what triggered him to go down that slope. Like, he was coddled by mom, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I sort of get that sense with Roger.
Okay, I could see that too.
And no, I'm not making fun of his mom or that situation or none of that. I'm just reading the situation as it's presented. You know,
Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm just picturing a ball lamp.
Smoky Mountain Mama. My kids heard about the reward, and we're going to New York tomorrow. Just for that, and they said they want your $1,500 in gift certificates to Hooters. They would take Benny's. They're going to take Benny's cash, but yeah, Ernie said you was working there at Hooters, so you could probably get them even cheaper.
I haven't worked there in a long time. It's been a long time. I do not work at Hooters. Let's clear this rumor up.
All four of my kids' favorite restaurants is Hooters.
No, I did work there for a hot minute. In fact, I was a promo girl.
Yeah. Oh, really? I bet you we know some of the same girls, because when I was promoting fights, like, I got a few of the girls. Well, of course, they were from Lexington, but they were in the calendars.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of them were in the calendar.
Yep.
A couple times. But yeah. But my daughters love Hooters, and the boys do too. But the girl, and it's the chicken wings, man. Like, I don't even like chicken wings, but I eat them Hooters wings, boy. I'm telling you, we just love them.
Them fried pickles, though.
Fried pickles are good too. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, whenever I went down there to go to the arraignment, whenever we went to Lexington, if you remember, we went to go to Hooters first, and they were closing.
Yep.
And I was not surprised at all that we were pulling up to Hooters.
We love Hooters.
I already knew it was a likelihood. Yeah.
No, Hooters is amazing.
Oh gosh, yeah. But like Sarah, when she was probably about 14 or 15, she's like, "Dad, when I get old enough, I want to get a job at Hooters." I said, "Okay, Sarah. I mean, you're gonna make a hell of a lot of money right there, because I know I always tip good, but I know people who go into sports bars, especially like a chain like Hooters, are generally good tippers that I've seen. So,
I mean, it depends.
if you look like Smoky Mountain Mama as opposed to Kemper, your tips raise
Yes.
up.
Well, I was going to say, even as ugly as I am, I do pretty good to just be a server, man. Like in a little country hickory town, you know what I mean? There's not.
Yeah. Now I won't tip like a bad service. I'll tip 18%. That's it. I won't go no lower because I know that even if it's bad service, that's their job and they don't get paid much on the hour.
Yeah.
So, but
oh no, you don't make anything. Like even Hooters girls, like you don't make
it gets
anything
taxed
at
to
all.
death. Yeah,
everything is tips.
Yep. And when I pay with a card, I always write no tip on the receipt and give them cash.
Yeah.
That way they can turn in whatever they want to turn in.
I mean, honestly, I average about 40% on most of my tables.
Well, I was going to say, like, now if we're extremely satisfied, we'll tip 50% every time.
And
gosh, we're extremely
goes down because of the cheapos, but yeah.
Oh no, we always tip graciously.
Yeah.
I don't go somewhere unless I can tip.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah, if we don't have tip money, we won't go in where you get served either. We just won't do it.
Oh no, well, I served in a college town at one point at one Hooters.
No, I bet they are cheapskates, so college kids are, yeah.
I'm telling you, it was terrible.
I was going to say, I know the tips at the Applebee's in East Lansing at MSU campus is not very good. So I can imagine.
Yeah, the college towns, like I'm telling you, they're awful. But the one I worked at, the one in Johnson City at one point years and years and years and years and years ago. And I'm telling you, I made a lot of money, like during the week.
Have you seen my not interview, but one of my intros has the video of us at Hooters?
Mm-hmm.
That was in Johnson City.
We'll say that's more my stomping grounds. Actually, all that is Johnson City, Knoxville.
That was my favorite Hooters to work at, was Johnson City. And that was the one that I was a promo girl for.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on over there too, like more than just schools, yeah. But I mean, there's more than that. Like you got Bristol up the road, which I know I think Bristol has their own, but on your way home, you go by Hooters. Like that's where we were coming from. We were in an MMA fight in Bristol, and we stopped at Hooters in Johnson City. So yeah. But there's basketball tournaments that go on over there year round. We used to go over there twice a month. Yep. So yeah, I bet you do get a bigger diversity of tippers.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there. I mean, the ETSU. I mean, there was a lot going on through there.
I had a player that played for our semi-pro team. He's the all-time leading 3-point scorer at ETSU.
It was a cool experience, and I did that when I was younger. But obviously,
everybody.
Obviously, I'm out of that league, so no, not doing that anymore.
You outrode it.
Oh, fuck yeah, heck yeah. I mean, sorry.
It's after midnight now. You can use that word.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm out of that.
After dark.
All right, we're back to the stand after dark now.
I just got to see something real quick.
Robo Granny.
See something. Put a 1 in chat. Put a 1 in chat if you're in Appalachia. I just want to see something because I keep seeing a lot of people saying they're from different places. I just want to see how many is from Appalachia. I already know you are, you hillbilly.
Well, I'm proud.
Because I'm seeing a lot of people talk about Johnson City, and well, here you go, Boone.
Now you're not talking about Appalachia as the little town in Virginia, right? You're talking about Appalachian, like the mountains.
I'm just talking about the region, the hills.
I was a tease, camper, tease.
I was just curious. Thank you, guys.
Chrissy ain't from Appalachia, but she lived there.
Well, see, technically, I'm from Nashville, but I moved away from there when I was 5 and became like a military brat. So, but most of my time was right there in the Smokies, East Tennessee.
I don't believe it. Sounds like an Ernie to me. Sounds like an Ernie story. Are you Lauren again?
What?
Are you Lauren again? Lying?
Am I what?
Lying? You know, liar. I'm trying to be really hick, you know. Are you a
Fire.
liar?
Hell yeah.
No, let me ask you a question, Kemper. This is how you tell. Do you have a flat tire or flat tar?
Tar. Do you change your oil? Or
Hell no. Never heard of oil. What's oil?
Oil.
Oil.
Yep. Or wash my hair.
How do you pronounce it, Smoky Mountain Mama? Do you say oil?
Pronounce what?
Oil?
Wow, your voice changed.
Pronounce what?
Oil?
Oh.
There you go.
There you go.
They were saying you were a fake Southern Belle. I mean, if you say oil, that's as Southern Belle as it gets.
Now, I do want to see something, Smoky Mountain Mama. Do you say y'all or yuns?
Y'all, for sure.
I say y'all. A lot of people do say yuns, though.
Man, I had never heard that term until I moved there when I was 15. And that's one of the words that I can't help but say. And people look at me really weird up here when I say it.
Yuns?
Yeah. Yuns or yuns, or they're like, huh?
No,
Like,
it's y'all.
Yeah, I say y'all. I say y'all way too much, probably.
Well, I was going to say that first half of my life in Alabama and Georgia, it was y'all. You know.
If you want to say yins, then that's fine. I mean, but I just say y'all.
I
And
was just saying what region you've been influenced by the most is what I was looking for. Because I know the South has many different dialects.
Prissy washes her clothes and washes her dishes.
How do you pronounce it, Kemper?
Which one? Hard?
Y'all or yins?
Yuns, most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, that's a northern thing.
Yeah, he's a northern.
It was an East Tennessee thing is where I picked it up at. Right there in Newport.
I don't believe it.
Actually, I would be more specific by saying it's more Del Rian than anything. If you know where Del Rio is in Cott County.
I do not know where Del Rio is, and I do not go that deep.
It's about 2 miles from Hot Springs, North Carolina on 320.
You don't go over there where the counties are named after cocks.
Dude, they actually, it was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, they busted a cockfighting ring there, and they dated it back over 200 years.
I bet. Hey, TN. She said, hello, everybody on panel, and how are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good tonight, TN. Thank you.
But yeah, Del Rio is just, there might be a couple hundred in the area that live there, and most of those
like a town in Texas.
Yep. Well, have you ever heard of the series called Christie that was on Lifetime? I think it was. It was about the school teacher that helped teach Indians and settlers kids in East Tennessee. There's like a book on it. Like, I think she's the one that wrote the book actually, but that's where the Christie mission and all that is in Del Rio. Like, it's about as old school as it comes, man. They have a thing called Del Rio Days, and it's a nice little festival. But yeah.
Well, we're gonna get off here, y'all. It's getting late.
Hang on, let me catch you or Smoky Mountain Mama. Can either one of you answer this question? I'm gonna put this up on the screen here. Love and Grace says we pronounce Louisville. Okay, so do you pronounce it's spelled with an S? Do you pronounce the capital of Kentucky Louisville or Louisville?
Louisville.
Nope. Capital of Kentucky is Frankfurt.
Oh God.
I know, straight up corn, man. It's all the time.
And corn in the grape.
Trick?
That
was a trick.
Yeah, I got you.
No, we're
They're
gonna
adorable.
get off here and head to bed because we gotta get up with the kiddos. So.
Yeah, I gotta get up too. They're gonna scan my cat in the morning.
Oh wow. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all
You
for
too.
coming up.
Good night, guys.
Reb sounded tired.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done with this, Jimbo. I quit. Quit asking questions, especially the stupid ones. That's the best questions I got. Is the stupid ones.
Thank you, Mr. Beth Dutton. Thank you. I was about to grab my other phone and do that.
No, you wasn't.
Line up the corn.
No.
You broke out those same stale jokes.
No. I think I tried to get you on that one already.
Oh, dude, I used to have a joke book when I was a kid that had that joke in it. Not kidding. That's how I know that joke.
I made that joke up, bro. Like
Okay.
a month ago. Come on now.
All right, Nicolina Jr.
Me and Ernie and Nicolina sat around and
You wrote one.
made that joke up. Yes,
You wrote a whole joke book. It's already on the New York Times bestseller.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'm gonna have to call it a night myself.
Yeah, we've been at it for a minute.
Yeah, 3 hours and 3 hours, 36 minutes, and still going strong. I hate to quit on y'all, but I do have that CAT scan in the morning and hopefully get some answers.
Good night, Toys R Us kid. Love you.
Oh, yeah. Good night, Toys R Us kid. We do love you.
I want to be a hillbilly for a week.
You can rent a Billy.
Now, I want to be specific. I am a hillbilly, so when I talk trash about hillbillies, I'm just talking about myself. Okay.
Yep. Good night, Sugar Pie.
So,
Yeah, that's like you have to be one of them to talk about them, right? Like,
right.
And it's okay. Like fat people, I'm a fat person all my life, so I feel I have the right to say fat. Ugly, Kemper's got the right to call people ugly.
Own it. The LLC, don't even fuck with me.
Chaotic, 12-inch nails. She can make fun of anybody's 12-inch nails she wants to. Yeah. All right. There may be somebody else go live, Chaotic. Somebody that entertains. Yins.
Oh, she's going to start getting violent.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, I'm going to play the new outro. The intro was an outro. So I appreciate y'all being here.
Yes, thank you for coming and hanging out tonight, guys.
You guys rocked it, man. You really did. Always. You keep bringing it, getting stronger.
I was going to say, and I want to say thank you for supporting each other, because I'm seeing a lot of it going on right now.
Yep.
And that's what's going to make it work.
Yep. It's
Get
awesome.
each other's back, yep. So keep bringing that thunder, y'all.
That's right. All right. Good night, y'all. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a